got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient. And like a damn Freemason, I'll run this nation.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
I don't know how to stop. I just go till I drop. Whether it's working or shots, give it all that I got. You can watch me work in my element. Anyone in the way is irrelevant. You wanna cross me, cool, not intelligent. Cause I don't forget shit like an elephant. Go ahead and tempt me, put it on the line and you'll come up empty. If I got time, I'm deadly. Never caught off guard, no, I'm always ready. I got a hand real steady. Look me in the eye and you'll see no hezzy. About to get real messy. I'll put you in a grave 6 feet like Kenny.
They call me a god. 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 They call me.
This a Crucial K track, bitch.
Yo, this is Earz to the streets. Y'all know what time it is.
make them live what they rap. Big cap niggas ain't living like that. Do the most, get too close, you a ghost. Dope is a dope, you get more than a dose. Give all that I got till it ain't nothing left. I don't need no help, I could do it myself. I'm really a chef, cook it right out of left. Run up a check till I run out of breath. Point them out, make them live what they rap. Big cap niggas ain't living like that. Do the most, get too close, you a ghost. Dope is a dope, you get more than a dose. Give all that I got till it ain't nothing left. I don't need no help, I could do it myself.
Niggas big cat like a best fiesta. Dope on the scale, you won't get no extra this way. Make your hoe do what the money say. Tell your old man he don't want it, babe. I just bought a new stick the other day. Cook dope on the stove or microwave. The neighbors don't like the J's, they keep calling. Come on, I'ma keep serving the thumb and defy the ranks. Shit smell like fungus. No Q and not just the city. Keep fuck up my business, I'm just being honest. Keep dealers and killers among me. Wrap your ass up like a mummy. Stab that little white hood and dip on her. I feel like OJ, little homie. To the blow of the car, I'm alone. Send it to the Pope man. Freddie P fly higher than most. Higher than most. Try me, didn't I see a ghost? 93 OG, it came from West Coast. Tied to your hoe, I just came from a throat. MOBB OG gang, oh let's go.
Go take a seat, get at the kitchen, I'm cooking, keep whipping it. Longest promoters keep booking, I'm running it. You get it all till I'm done with it. Give me that reaper, your block, you won't get it. Hell with the scale, got it booming like speakers. I know what I'm doing. Don't need no features, quartets and funerals, commas and numerals. Really a chef cooking up right or left. Working my move, I need more than enough. These niggas bluff, they really not tough. Head first, running up a check till my heart start 3-point. Working on my shot, trying to get hot. Swear to God, promise not to fold, never flip flop. Good smoke, good dope, busting out the zip lock. Don't think about it, you try, you might die. These niggas capping, they living a lie.
What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? Wick Made 912 in your area. This is to the Streets TV, man. I appreciate everybody rocking with me, man. It's the birthday boy coming here with y'all, man. Coming with this smoke for the day. Yes, sir. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. I see them in the chat. Salute to Lovelace. I heard you earlier, Lovelace. You better not ever do that again. I got scared. I said, oh, man, what happened to Lovelace? I thought your voice changed forever, girl. Don't scare me like that. Don't be scaring me like that, Lovelace. We done heard your voice now. We can't go back that way. Oh. You a second Susan. Salute to Susan. Hey, you gonna get that first in a minute. I know you one of the big supporters. I appreciate you. You say you got some smoke too? That's what's up. Oh yeah. Man, I was sweating bullets. I heard Lula to her. Hey, what's up, Corbin? Don't do me like that, Lovelace. I look forward to hearing your sweet voice when you come up and then hear some junk like that. But she was convinced. Oh man, she was convinced. I'm talking about, I was laughing too, man. It was funny as hell. Y'all was cracking me up there. Hold on one second. Getting a little chilly in here. It'll put me on a shirt, man. You know, I just got out the shower, right? I just went to the shop early this morning. You know, I had to get a couple of things. So the new help that I got, so he could still get his hours, I had to go set him up some things. I let him come to the house and get my van so he can still go work or whatever. And I'm giving him a test, y'all. For the first time, I'm having him work by himself after I just gave him, you know, some tasks or some things to do or whatever. It's good to be able to, you know, take a day off and still, you know, feel like you're still going to get your job done and everything. But yeah, I appreciate all the happy birthdays. Yeah, y'all probably like, what you doing for your birthday? Not a damn thing. I just got out the shower, so I'm fresh as the day I was born. I was born at 10:45 on February the 1st, 1984. So technically, in real life, 39 years ago, I would be 5 hours old. I would be the most important thing in somebody's life. 39 years ago. Yes, sir. So allow me to enjoy my birthday, and I'm gonna enjoy it with y'all, man. I'm gonna enjoy it with y'all. I ain't never been a YouTuber on my birthday before, y'all. So I'm gonna enjoy it with y'all. I love YouTube, and I love having fun with y'all. Today we ain't gonna be as so serious as I always been, but we definitely gonna go over some topics, some we're gonna have fun on the police expense today, y'all. Y'all know there's plenty of, stuff about police officers online. It just depends on what you want to hear. I got some good police stories. I got some not so good police stories. I'm gonna stay away from the police brutality for right now. We're just gonna go into some shocking, maybe funny videos. Like, for example, I have cops checking cops. What happens when a cop checks another cop for their bad behavior? Say those cops that came on the scene, the Tyree Nichols scene, and they seen that kind of activity going on, and they say they tried to stop, one of them tried to stop the other. Let's see how cops interact when another cop tries to stop them, tries to stop the bad behavior. So I got a couple of examples of that, I'm saying, how that goes, at least in when it's being recorded. What else we got? We got cops having sex on duty. So of course, everybody's probably heard about the story about the one cop, the lady, and she had, I think she was doing the nasty about 6 other cops that was on that police force. I believe it was out of Tennessee. I believe that thing happened or whatever. Yeah, she was getting a freak on with a whole bunch of cops. So y'all know, every time I see some kind of weird story, I always want to see how many cases of that goes around. So I kind of checked around and seen how many cases of, cops dealing in sexual behavior on the job. And I was quite surprised of all the stories I've seen of cops indulging in sexual behavior, on the job, on our taxpayer money, and what was the consequences when they did, get caught for that behavior. So we're going to talk about some cops having sex on jobs, with the kind of stuff that our taxpayer money is funding. And it's not just it's a LA thing or Tennessee thing. Or I've seen cases all the way from Florida to Seattle to California to all over the country. You got cops getting their freaky deaky on the clock. So what else we have? Cops having sex on duty, cops checking cops, exposing cop bad behavior, unchecked. Because like I've been preaching all week, ever since we've ran into the situation of the Tyree Nichols situation. One of the problems is that when these cops do things like what I showed yesterday with the cop making the guy get on his knees and all that stuff like that, these situations go unchecked. So they go unchecked and unchecked and unchecked until next thing you know, we have another victim, being beaten and killed by the police, being shot, beaten, all kind of stuff. And I say that kind of stuff happens because they'll allow it for so long, and then it usually always escalates to the next level after it's not checked for so long. So there's a lot of things I'm gonna show that are unchecked, and they'll probably be problematic for the future, just like the case that I showed y'all yesterday with the cop that made the guy get on the ground and all that stuff like that. He got suspended. Of course, he got banned from Arizona, but that's not going to stop him from going to Nevada, Texas, Mississippi. And all he has to do is find a little small police department that's going to overlook his bad behavior, and they'll bring him right on the force and, give him a badge, probably make him a sheriff in a really small town, a real racist town. And I'm like, okay, yeah, we kind of pride ourselves on humiliating niggas. So it is what it is. Let me send some special shout outs before we get into the show. Oh yeah, we got one other news story that I just think is hilarious, y'all. Only Earz to the Streets will bring you some wabbitry like this. We got our first ever black CIA agent. Yes, we have a black guy that claims he's a CIA agent, and it's one of the stories where I felt like the police did a great job of handling the guy, because they could have easily got out the car, treated him very, niggerish and everything, because but they handled it the right way, and I want to highlight it. But at the same time, highlighting how good they handled the situation. We're probably gonna get a couple of good laughs out of this one. So I think I'm gonna let that be the first story, so we can keep it a little light out the gate, have a little fun, have a little fun out the gate. Let me send some shout outs first before we get into it. Of course, shout out to Lovelace, Miss J, shout out to Spread the Word, the Ron BTV, Sister T, Kwame Brown, Refined Queen, Meddling Queen, David Johnson, Carl Belton, Teddy Graham, Shanika Ryan, Sick'em Dogs, salute to my guy, Iceberg Thoughts. Y'all make sure y'all sub up Iceberg Thoughts. Try, salute to you. Salute to Valentina, Jenny Velez, salute to Big Red Jew Martin, my guy, My Opinion 2.0, Mom Boss Mayo, salute to R Bird, salute to who else we got in here? Juicy Fruit, salute to you. Who else I see in here? You know, I'm naming some people that ain't in here, but I know they ride with me. Chocolate Candy Lady, salute to you. QWville, salute to you. Yes, sir. Susan, salute to you. I appreciate you, Miss J, for the super chat. Make sure I give you the proper respect. Oh, yeah, up down the screen. I appreciate the birthday love, y'all. I appreciate the birthday love. Salute Joshua Hawkins. Susan Sago, salute. I got my screen element bot in the area. You know, Super Dave, I appreciate you. He was like the first or second one in here. I don't want you to think I forgot about you. Tiffany Renee, salute to you. Salute to you. I see you twisting up them dreads. That's what's up. You know. Larry Smith, the foundation of the police has always been corrupt until they start from the foundation to rebuild the police department. Right. It was built on corruption. There's never been a time where they were just, you know, all for the people. They're for some people, but not all people. Yes, sir. So yes, I'm enjoying my birthday because, hey, what other gift can you have on your birthday? Just stay your ass home and relax, smoke on you some good old, or whatever you do, drink, smoke, whatever it is that, you know, you do to relax. I like to study the herbs. I like to study the herbs. And, you know, I'm always smoking on that wabbit food. Yes, sir. I call it that wabbit food. Yeah, I got to make my own word. I ain't gonna keep stealing Kwame's Mike Tyson. I got that wabbit food. So I'm going to sit here and puff on this wabbit food. And we're going to enjoy some laughs, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man, and having some fun on this, oh, salute to Juicy Fruit for the super chat. I'm sorry I didn't. I just seen it. I appreciate y'all. And yeah, let's get into some of this funny commentary, man. Y'all know I got my ears to the streets. I spent a little time, you know, finding some good content to have fun with you guys. And let's get started, man. We're gonna start off with the black CIA agent, y'all. Yeah. How many times have y'all ever met a real life CIA agent? That would be exciting, ain't it? If you met a real life CIA agent. And he not only a CIA agent, he owned the police department, he owned shoe stores, all kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, now he might be riding the bus, you know what I'm saying, but he still own everything that survey his eyes. So y'all, who y'all looking at right here? Let me make sure y'all can see everything. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna make sure I got this on my TV so I can also see. Okay, so what y'all looking at right here? This is my guy, man. This is the Wabbit CIA agent, y'all. Yeah, man, y'all see the CIA agent? He iced out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He got his paperwork and everything, y'all. This is the Wabbit that claims he's a CIA agent. And I salute these cops because they handled this the right way. They could have got out They could have been all violent. They could have been all wild and everything. So salute to them for not just coming out guns blazing, because they did get a call that a guy was, in front of a shoe store, and it's like he was trying to get in or something like that. I think they were closed. So, like I said, they could have handled this all kind of ways. We've seen them handle it in multiple crazy ways, but they actually handled this the right way, in my opinion. So let's get into the story, y'all. Man, I went to school with someone like him. This might be your homeboy. Salute, smoke a lot. So let's get into it. Fair use, fair use. Uh-oh, there you go.
Right. I'm the CIA. I can do what I want.
Hold up, y'all. I'm experiencing a little bit of lag. Experiencing a little bit of lag. Let's let us catch up a little bit. Okay.
I've got 105 clear.
Right. I'm the CIA. I can do what I want.
No, that's not true.
The fuck I can't. I work for the president.
No, you
I got
tell you.
Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm experiencing a little lag on this laptop. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna open up my other laptop and play it off of there. I don't know why when I try to go live and do a live on this laptop, I catch a little difficulty with YouTube. Give me 1 second. It ain't gonna take but a second, y'all. I'll just do it on my other one. But as y'all can hear, my guy letting them know, man, hey, I work for the president. This don't look like a dude that worked for the president, y'all. My guy said he's a CIA agent, man. He worked for the president of the United States. He worked for Trump or Obama or Biden, one of them. Yeah, my guy's undercover. I mean, he got the perfect disguise to work for the CIA. You know what I mean? Because y'all would never expect a CIA agent to be iced out like this. Y'all wouldn't expect no. Oh, hold up. I'll make sure I'm getting no echo. Okay. Yeah, y'all wouldn't. Y'all, man, he was surprised, y'all. If he was the, you know what I'm saying? You would never see him coming. All right, let me take this other one down real quick, and I'm gonna bring it in. I'm gonna bring it in on my other computer, y'all, real quick. Okay, it's playing perfectly fine over here. All right. All right, 30 seconds, y'all. Give me 30 seconds. All right, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. We back in action. We back in action. Let me make sure I blow it up for y'all so y'all get the max experience. Yeah, we're gonna speed it up just a little bit for fair use purposes. Fair use, fair use, fair use. We're gonna turn on a little bit of music for more fair use purposes, because you know I'm not trying to get struck again. Yeah, I'm gonna play a new beat that my co-worker created for me. Shout out to him, man, for dropping me fresh new beats so I can have for my live stream. So y'all just let me know at the end if y'all enjoy his one of his smooth beats. He is Puerto Rican, and I believe he has a fine taste for hip hop beats. So fair use, let's go.
I've got 105 clear.
Right. I'm the CIA. I can do what I want.
No, that's not true.
The fuck I can't. I work for the president.
No,
I can tell you the fuck in. Don't believe
You heard my dog. My dog said, "You don't believe me? I can turn you in." Yeah, y'all heard him. Nigga, I work for the CIA. The fuck I ain't. I gotta play that back, my boy. Look at my boy face, man. Yeah, my boy ain't playing with this weapon. Yeah, my boy is not playing with these weapons. Out the gate, this is how you handle the weapons out the gate. My boy say,
I've got 105 clear.
Right. I'm the CIA. I can do what I want.
No, that's not true.
The fuck I can't. I work for the president.
No,
I can tell you the fuck in. You don't believe me?
you heard my boy. My boy say, go to your supervisor right now. You don't believe me? Call your supervisor. Weapon, call your supervisor. I am your boss. Yeah, I work for the CIA. I do what the hell I want. I do what I want. He ain't lying. Hey, he's serious too. He dead serious. Run that back for y'all.
I've got 105.
He got the paperwork and everything.
I'm the CIA. I can do what I want.
no, that's not true.
The fuck I can't. I work for the president.
No,
I can tell you the fuck in. You don't believe me?
Yeah, call your supervisor, weapon. I ain't playing with your weapon. Call your supervisor.
He arrived on scene and
This is not a game. This is not a drill, weapon. Okay, so here is the call that they called in, you know what I'm saying, to let them know that they had a guy out here or whatever. So y'all can hear the initial call, so y'all can understand what's really going on. Turn the music down just a little bit.
Well, there's this guy, I work at a shoe show on West Broad Street, and he's like banging at my door telling me he's gonna break in my door, and he's saying he's like, I don't even know, FBI, CIA, something crazy, and says nobody's coming and calling me the B word and all kinds of stuff, like sitting here banging at my door.
if you spend much time listening to the media, politicians, and community activists, you might believe that police officers are not very well prepared for dealing with this kind of situation. While you're watching the video, I want you to ask yourself, does this officer seem prepared? I can tell you for a fact that this officer is just like...
And like I say, I really can respect how this officer handled that with this being the call. With this being the call, him hearing that, he could have easily came out there, gun all drawn, acting all wild, you know what I'm saying? But this guy clearly either has mental health issues or he really the CIA. He really is their boss. Cause man, I ain't never seen a cop act this, act this calm, this, in order. Y'all think he was really talking to his boss?
Many officers across the country who are very well who enjoy today's video. I hope you learned something, and I'll talk to you soon.
What does it matter?
I don't know.
Right. It doesn't matter. So.
Well, it does matter. What are you trying to get in there for?
I want to get what I want out of the store.
Area 4, just information called the industrial mile. County transfer.
I want to get what I want out of the store.
Area 4.
Right.
Hold on, y'all. I don't know why it was breaking up like that. Let me play it back.
It doesn't matter. So.
Well, it does matter. What are you trying to get in there for?
I want to get what I want out of the store.
Area 4, just information called the industrial mile. County transfer. Suspect is with a black vehicle heading west on Sullivan. Victims in the silver Honda Accord. They're blocking the middle of the road. Radio to 10.
He's not lying. She just said that. He's not lying.
That's not what anyone said.
Listen to your fucking.
Hang out and talk to me so I can figure this out for you, okay?
Salute to my homie, man, Big Red, Jew Martin, man, for this cash out, man. Much love, brother. I appreciate that.
45. And I'm at 34 coming in, 3516 Climb Road, apartment F, on possible Kennedy. I've got 105 clear.
Right.
You hear my dog? My dog said, you work for me. Yeah. You see this paperwork? Y'all see my dog? Look at my dog's face when he say that. Say, what now? Keep talking. I had you on, what digital watch? Hey, what digital Washington told him he'll do to him? Dude, man, I have you on paperwork. I had you on desk work. Keep talking. Look at my dog's face now. You disrespecting the CIA, boy. What's wrong with you?
16, shoe priority 2165 westbound, possibly in occupied 45. And I'm at 34 coming in, 3516.
You work for me. He pointed out on the paperwork. Show me another nigga with 2 watches on and 4 chains on that you work for, Wabbit. Hold on, man. I can't get over his seriousness. Man, this man ain't cracked no smiles. He ain't cracking no smiles. He ain't playing no games with these weapons. I ain't lying.
I'm Negative. I have a 16 2 priority 265 westbound, possibly in occupied 45. And I have a 34 coming in 3560 Climb Road apartment S on a possible 1018. I've got 105 clear.
Right. I'm the CIA. I can do what I want.
No, that's not true.
The fuck I can't. I work for the president.
No, you
I'm telling you to fuck in. You don't believe me?
I tell you to fuck it. My boy done pointed out that paperwork. That boy say, what, so what you saying? I'm the CIA. I can turn you the fuck in. Keep talking, Wabbit.
I'm telling you, fat daddy not lying.
It's not that you're lying.
105, if you can go ahead and start first. 3560 Climb Road apartment S, right?
Well, yes, call your supervisor in again. I bet he don't answer.
He didn't answer.
I bet you 3 times you don't answer.
That's right. He didn't answer.
Right.
What's in your pocket right here?
Hey, and then now he telling him. He like, hey, call your supervisor again. You call your supervisor. Call him again. I bet he won't answer. Yeah. Checking him too, like, yeah. Now you know when a wabbit dead, when a wabbit dead serious, when he got his arm crossed like that. Wabbit got his arm crossed like that, like, yeah. This is a federal situation right here now. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me now. I had you on desk. I had you on desk duty now. Don't play with this man. When you go to crossing his arm like that, don't play.
Nothing. And if I wanted to buy a gun, I could. I'm going to go in the store and tell them what I want.
Well, you have warrants right now.
Okay, so what?
You can't buy guns if you have warrants.
I know, what the fuck? Y'all gonna stop me?
If you're in the CIA, you wouldn't.
My record is sealed right now. Stupid.
Well, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, the CIA got warrants right now. Hey, even the CIA get warrants. Hey, he ain't ran or nothing. He said, so what you gonna do? So what? I got warrants. What? So what? You sound stupid. I represent the shield right now. You talking big shit. Hey, my guy say, I'm wearing the shield right now. What you want to do? I'm wearing the shield right now. I represent the United States government. I work for the police. I work for the president. And they respecting his gangster too. Y'all see they ain't running up on him. Where your ID at? Why don't you get on the ground? All that hell nah. Talking about my homeboy crazy, nigga. My homie really with them folks now. Tell me my dog ain't with them folks. I'm gonna play it back one more time, man. Y'all can't get it. Oh, man, look at these mugs, y'all. Look at that mug right there, y'all. Tell me my dog ain't about strictly business. Tell me my dog ain't strictly business. Square business. Hey, when have you ever been able to talk to the police like this? He gotta be CIA. He gotta be CIA. He said that boy ain't right, man. That boy right. That boy the CIA. Oh, I gotta go back. Y'all gotta hear this shit from the beginning, man. How you talking to him? That boy CIA for real, for real.
I got you fucking. Don't believe me. Right.
It's not tell you fucking. You believe me? Look how he looking at that paperwork, my nigga. Look how he looking at that paperwork. You can't tell me that ain't no legit paperwork, homie. Ain't nobody gonna look at that paperwork like that and you telling me that ain't who they say they is. Ain't nobody looking at no paperwork like that and not who they say they is. I ain't lying. That boy got legal documents. He had them things ready. Hey, this how a nigga be. Hey, if you done been locked up before, this how a dude show you his paperwork when he, you know what I'm saying, when they showing you their case and they telling you they ain't do it and they showing you where they messed up in the case at. This how they show it to you, y'all. I I swear, this how they show you their case. How niggas in jail show you their case when they trying to like, hey, see, I ain't even do this. Look right here. Look right here. They said on June the 1st, I was, you know what I'm saying, riding and this and that, and I ain't, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, this type of people that they want, people you won't take a second look at. But you telling me this dude ain't the CIA? How they respect this gangster? I ain't gonna lie, the cop gonna say some real funny junk in a little while, but he gonna be dead serious. But y'all I'm gonna point it out to y'all. And it's gonna be so funny, y'all. But hold on, let me get to it, man. Let me let him check this police in real time all the way through first. Tell this man.
So what are you trying to get? What are you trying to get in the store for today?
What does it matter?
I don't know.
Right. It doesn't matter. So.
Well, it does matter. What are you trying to get in there for?
I went out of the store.
Airing Corey, just information followed the industrial mile. County transfer. Suspect equals a black vehicle heading west from Sullivan. Victims in the silver on the Ford. Other blocking in the middle of the road. Radio not 10.
He's not lying. She just said that. He's not lying.
That's not what anyone said.
If I listen to your fucking
hang out and talk to me so I can figure this out for you, okay?
I'm channel 3.
Negative. I have a 16-2 priority 265 westbound, possibly in occupied 45. And I have a 34 coming in 3560 Climb Road apartment as on possible 1018. I've got 105 clear.
Right. I'm the CIA. I can do what I want.
No, that's not true.
The fuck I can't. I work for president.
No, you
I'm
don't.
telling you the fuck in.
Start 105 to the 1018.
Right.
And everybody else will pay for you.
He's telling you, Fat Daddy not lying.
It's not that you're lying.
105 if you can go ahead and start first. 3560 Climb Road apartment as on possible 1018.
Call your supervisor in again.
I
bet he don't answer.
He didn't answer.
I bet you 3 times you don't answer.
That's right. He didn't answer.
Right.
What's in your pocket right here?
Nothing. If I wanted to buy a gun, I could. I'm going to go in the store and tell them what I want.
Well, you have warrants.
Okay, so what?
You can't buy guns if you have warrants.
What the fuck? Y'all gonna stop me?
If you're in the CIA, you wouldn't.
My record is sealed right now, stupid.
You what? No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
You have warrants out of actually.
Prove it. That's fraud. That's Josh. That's Josh that did that shit.
9101.
And there's a report coming up, right? They're gonna keep coming back.
9101.
They're calling you. Go ahead, answer.
Postal 150. Where do you need us?
No, it's a 9191. Yep. Stay here with me,
I have
Brandon.
that 16-2165 westbound.
Brandon, stay here with me.
Caller says daughter's car was stolen last night. They found
Brandon,
it.
come here.
Says there's 3 male blacks in the vehicle now. It's going to be a gray 2021 BMW.
Brandon, where you going? I can't leave my car. It's unlocked.
260, right? Fuck you, I gotta keep telling you. 113. Let's shoot 113. I got it right here. Ready. Let's roll.
Man, you better stop playing with my boy. But look at my boy face. Y'all see the respect that officer showing him. You can laugh all you want to talking about my dog ain't the CIA now. My dog got that paperwork. He speaking them numbers. He know what them numbers mean. That police officer know what them numbers mean. Yeah. That man walking off, he touching his pants, he ain't shirt him or nothing. He ain't touched him or nothing. Yeah. When have you ever seen a police officer respect a man like this? A black man like this? He walking off and all that. He like, come back, man. You know, what, man? The fuck you want? Nigga, I get you up out of here right now. You talking big. I'm talking about big nuts. Big nuts. Oh, man. Y'all better make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We about to have some fun, man.
$190. If 720 is not close, can you start another car?
I copy. 720, are you close to the 3690?
Where do you normally go to treatment and stuff, Brandon?
Whenever I want to. Southeast.
You normally go to Southeast? Yeah. When's the last time that you were there?
Whenever I feel like it. I don't really feel like going.
I can get a car from 15.
Hey, he said, when was your last time done? He said, well, shit, whatever I feel like. I don't really feel like. Yeah, he run that. My boy run everything, everywhere. Yeah, that'll teach you. Ask me all these dumbass questions, man.
The last time
for 190, 3690 Saldino.
You don't remember?
Yeah, I don't remember. Like, you guys
and you're currently homeless. You're currently homeless, right?
No, I'm linked there.
You're linked there, but you're currently you don't have a place to live.
I own Skyview Apartments now. She just told you that. Listen, listen to your radio.
That's not what she
You're
said.
fucking retard.
I'm not.
You fucking hard word. You ain't listening. You ain't listening to me. You try to call me homeless. Didn't I just tell you I own the store? Yeah. Didn't I just tell you I'm CIA? Didn't I just tell you, you know what I'm saying? Call your boss. I see y'all see he ain't called his boss yet. Yeah. Who the hell?
Yo, for real, man, I'm about to fucking piss. I'm about to start.
I'm trying to sort this out for you.
Get the fuck away from me, dog.
Brandon,
get the fuck away from me.
You're trying to get into a store that's closed.
Okay, so when it opens, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna tell them what I want.
No, I don't think they're gonna, as long as we're here, they're not gonna open.
All right, well, bye.
No, I think what you need to do is.
I think what you need.
Hey, my dog, I'm talking about. You saying my dog ain't the CIA, but he talking to police like this. My dog moving, you know what I'm saying? He putting his hands in the pocket, all that, this and that. He said, "I'm just about to go to the store get what I want. Technically, this is my store. All this mine. I got my paperwork, all that." He said, "They ain't gonna open the store while you're right here. Shit, we'll get the fuck on."
Need to do it. Get the fuck out of here.
Well, you need to talk to your mental health.
I don't need to talk to nobody. Get the fuck out of here.
No.
All right, we'll stay here all day. Fuck.
That's fine. I'll stay. Just don't. Brandon, don't go anywhere. I do too. I got until 3 at least.
Yeah, you got 2, 3. I got 2, 3. Go ahead, bro.
Well, stay with me. Brandon, over here. Are you gonna sit down?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. This is the type of shit you see going on in prison now. You see this going on all the time in prison. You know what I'm saying? Dudes give them officers a hard time and all that stuff like that. This is what they usually do. But you don't usually see it in, you know, with a police officer. And a police officer have the temperament to know how to deal with this mental health person. That's pretty much all it is right now.
You're harassing me, man.
I'm not
harassing. Harassing. Get the fuck away from me.
Brandon.
You won't be going with 911. Also, wait for him to step in there and say,
I'm not scared. I want you to stay with me. Brandon, hey, at least come over here. Let me lock my car. Brandon, Brandon, let me show me that paper again.
No.
Hey, do you want? I still have the papers you gave me yesterday. Do you want them back, Brandon? Shit.
So every day, Brandon got some new paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, this cop done dealt with this man on numerous occasions. But it's something about this dude that they damn sure don't. They ain't trying to touch him any kind of way. The man say he's CIA, but this motherfucker damn sure treating him like his job depending on it.
Come here. I want you to show me what's on these papers from yesterday. I've got them in my car. I've got more in my car. Come over here with me. I want you to show me what's going on with these papers. Who did?
Austin Butter.
What about him? Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just trying to keep this guy for help.
Now, it sounds like he said an officer just got 17 years for that. I ain't sure. But it's something about them papers that's being respected. Play with it if you want to. I appreciate that, Anna Johnson. Salute the revolution. Now, he ain't pressing for no reason. The officer is actually doing the right thing because he was called because this guy was trying to come in the store and he's telling them, hey, I'm just coming to get what I want. They ain't even open yet. But, you know, he done made them nervous. And he admitted, I'm just going ahead and get what I want. And you know what I'm saying? And this is what he on. So they ain't doing nothing wrong because they're recognizing his mental health. And not, you know what I'm saying, using it as an excuse to say, hey, he a violent dude. Let me shoot him. Let me beat his ass and all that shit like that. Because there's people that out here like that. They don't mean no harm, but they might come off aggressive. But he's understanding what's going on. But this man claims he's a CIA agent. Hey, I don't say people lying just because they say something that's out that you might not believe. I just look at the evidence, and it look like they ain't messing with this man all type of way. I ain't never seen nobody get this kind of grace. Not no black man. No sir. So it might be funny to y'all when the man say he a CIA agent. But hey, look how Eddie Griffin played that character in what was that movie? Eddie Griffin was the CIA agent. And they thought he was crazy. Tiffany and Freddie Tiffany. I'm Freddie Tiffany. he was doing all kind of stunts. Like shit. Oh, Freddie Tiffany. Yeah, I remember. So hey, and man, he just happened to catch it on camera. It is a rare situation. Where y'all think they might have got that kind of idea from when they was doing that movie? Have you ever seen a CIA movie? Double Talk. That's what it's called. Double Talk. If you've ever watched a CIA movie, you would notice the characters that the CIA agents play are very unique. They're very unique. He might got a mission that's going on that just kind of collided with this cop. Sometimes shit's so crazy that you can't believe it. Okay, yeah, double take.
By myself.
Okay, copy.
Who's Austin Butters?
Right here.
What did he do to you?
He frauded me.
How?
It's right here. Take it.
Hey, this is 2 Victor at 16 on Mound.
It's backwards now.
43 there.
So plaintiff Austin Butters. This is February 19th.
It's backwards now. Hold it in and see what happens.
So are you suing?
He says backwards now. It's backwards now. Call it in. See what happens. Hey, my boy ain't playing now. Reality is what you think it is.
Yeah. Where did you get these? So you went down to court today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in there.
What's this FOBCO?
Oh, FOBCO? You should tell me. If you know, I'm a CIA. You just said.
Hey, he talking about what's a fob code? He said, what's a fob code? You tell me. You tell me. I'm telling you I'm that nigga. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Look at my dog right now. Hey, I should screenshot that right there and put, that's what I'm telling you. I'm really him. Why you playing with me? Talking about what's a fob code? Yeah, that's above your pay grade. That's what FOC is. Get the fuck on. You fucking with a federal investigation. You over here blowing my cover and shit. But at the same time, it gotta look like he probably get, it's probably part of the plan. That man say he's CIA. It's something in that paperwork that make you say, don't be fucking with me. Yeah, watch your hands, homeboy. Watch how you, yeah, if you gonna bring me in, you gonna bring me in. But you won't bring me in whipping my ass and all that stuff like that. But he gotta stay in character the whole time. You know what time it is. You better know what time it is. I got 2 watches on.
Listen to your radio.
Yeah, my radio's not talking about you though.
Yeah.
He tried to tell her, listen to your radio. But you gonna hear this dude, and I'm gonna tell you what I peeped. You gonna hear this dude later on, and he's gonna ask the dude, him like, y'all ain't hear my radio asking me about. He gonna be so confused, cause the radio started talking about some strange shit. When he's trying to report what he's dealing with, they start talking about other shit. They started talking about other stuff like no backup, no nothing. And the man trying to tell you, Wabbit, I'm the CIA. Stop playing. Find you something better to do. If I had your badge, he said, nigga, I work for the president. Find you something better to do, Wabbit. And y'all see, boy, he handled with care. Watch how he checking with that paperwork.
It's a FOBCO.
Oh, FOBCO? You should tell me. If you know, I'm a CIA. You just said it. Listen to your radio.
Yeah, my radio's not talking about you though.
Yeah. Right.
And the Skyview Apartments, where's that at? Is that up in Worthington where you used to live?
No, it's fucking downtown.
Downtown.
Yeah.
And who helped you get this?
Me.
Okay. It wasn't set up through Southeast or anything?
Well, it can be when I feel like it. I'm going when I feel like it. I really don't have to do anything else I'm going to do, to be honest.
Okay.
Right, you know that.
This is all 3 years old, though.
Right, but it's now, go look at the computer system. Run it in. That's all you got to do. Run it in. It's new.
Well, this kind of stuff isn't on my computer system. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh boy, like shit. Run it in. Run it in. What you waiting on? What you waiting on, man? Stop playing. Everything official. You interfering with a federal investigation. Actually, have your badge. I work with the president in there.
Come on. What's that?
It's another
91, 96?
9190.
Oh, yeah, right, exactly. Me. It's on there. It's a new one.
That man got codes on that. This man don't even know what he like. 9190. He said, "Oh, what?" He don't want to sound dumb now. He don't even want to say nothing. He like, "Damn, I'm sounding dumb as hell to a dude that's supposed to be crazy." I'm talking about too confident, refined queen. Picking them apart. Got the wabbit all confused.
Hey, I called back. This is the mother, not the owner of the car. She said she's sitting far away from it, just watching him.
Hey, bud.
She was afraid to get too close. She said
What's
that
that other
her
thing
daughter
about?
is at Riverside.
Notice how they on the radio talking weird now. They ain't checking in with this man, talking about what he talking about with the person that he got and all that. They went to talking about the mother with a baby and somebody with all that. Well, hold on. Now here's the other officer. Y'all know usually, even if you have a good officer, usually the next officer gonna come up and he gonna be all in his police shit, in his police bag too. Now watch how the other one act.
On an overdose. So we don't have any tag information. Do you have an overseas security number for me to get it?
They called me, and I went and told them they were wrong.
Yeah. He's telling me that he's in the CIA and that he owns
it is.
this business.
They're not lying. Look, run it in.
And he's got eviction
Run it
papers
in.
from 2019
Yeah, run it in.
against him.
Awesome, buddy.
Run it in. Run it in. You hear my dog? Run that. What you over there acting like you don't want to run that information? Oh, that's because they ain't in your pay grade. You can't do that. You don't know what's going on. Run that. He say run it. And they ain't touching him. You see they ain't touching him. You see they acting like, boy, that nigga got a shield around here. Didn't that boy say he worked for the shield? That boy say he worked for the shield. You see they stand 3 feet back at all times. Whenever we ever seen the police be that damn quick without you giving them no ID. None of that. They definitely don't want to fumble. And that boy knew all the right stuff to say, even if he was a bum on the street catching a bus.
Run Austin Butters in real quick and see what happens.
Austin Butters?
Yeah.
How do you spell the last name?
B-U-T-T-E-R-S.
Yeah, it's on here.
It's right here.
E-R-S.
Yeah, it's right here.
It's one of the names that's on here.
Yeah.
Did 720 say where he was coming from?
I didn't hear where he's from.
My boy say, run Austin Butters and see what happens. But they want you to believe he done went crazy. Run Austin Butters and see what happens. Run that. That'll teach him.
I tried calling his cell and he didn't answer.
Yeah, I bet.
MCR? Yeah. He's the sergeant of MCR.
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to get him to come so we can help resolve this.
No, I mean, where?
He's the sergeant.
Who?
Sergeant Harris.
Oh, who?
He's a sergeant for us.
What you want me to sign something?
Well, no, he can help resolve the situation.
What are you going to help me do?
Well, that's what you need help
with.
He said, what you want me to sign something? What do you want me to do?
Right.
Want to do them out by chance? 4 of us
It won't
are
go
in
anywhere.
the line.
I need you guys to go down to the marathon, right? And go ahead and they frauded me.
What did the marathon do?
The marathon ran in numbers off my off the 503 card, 5 and 5003. That was a new card. It's broken in half. I just turned it in with you yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. They ran numbers yesterday and played me all day. Look it up on the computer. That's what I did. It's CIA. I'll view it. It's you. All you guys have to do is do it. And it's official. You can take them right to jail.
Well, some of the other stuff you gave me was like instructions to a lawnmower.
Yeah, it was all Josh Whitman. That's Josh Whitman by IBC. Victor Luck, that's not me. He said, yep.
Came by the sub. It shift change yesterday. Had some evidence for this
so they owe
fraud.
me money.
Told me a report was taken, and he wanted to give me the evidence, so
Right.
I took it.
Fair enough.
When I looked it up on the computer today, I couldn't find a report.
Right, but it's there now.
Wow.
Then I went and looked at his documents, and they were like instructions for a lawnmower.
Right. Fair enough.
Hey, did y'all hear that? He said he go and look for the documents. They done swap that junk out for some instructions for a lawnmower. The man that gave us the paperwork yesterday, he probably turned that paperwork in. Like, hey, look at this. The dude say CIA. They look at it. They find lawnmower instruction. Well, why he ain't locked up then? This cop about to lose his job, man.
Right, but it's there now.
Then I went and looked at his documents, and
Yep,
this
so they owe
fraud.
me money.
Told me to come by this.
Yeah, it was all Josh Whitman. That's Josh Whitman by IBC. Victor Luck, that's not me. He said, yep.
Came by the sub. It shift change yesterday. Had some evidence for
Yep,
this
so they owe
fraud.
me money.
Told me a report was taken, and he wanted to give me the evidence, so
Right.
I took it.
Fair enough.
When I looked it up on the computer today, I couldn't find a report.
Right, but it's there now.
Then I went and looked at his documents, and they were like instructions for a lawnmower.
Right. Fair enough.
I didn't look at them last night.
Right. That's why I tried to tell you. Now you're scared because
There's mud all over
my
them.
captain will put everything.
Looks like they came out of a trash can.
Right. Because they're Josh Whitman.
Okay, where's he
Like
live?
I told you. I have no clue, bud. I don't know. I'm not Josh Whitman. Look him up and look me up.
And that's who stole your identity?
Yeah, that's who frauded me.
Because you have warrants for fraud.
Yeah, Josh Whitman.
Out of Ashland County.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Misdemeanor
Call Ashland. Yeah, call Ashland County.
Because I was looking him up earlier.
He's white. I'm black.
I was just trying to find what he was talking about.
Right.
So I ran him on leads.
Right. Fair enough. Right.
I don't know what the pickup is, right?
Right.
Because he wasn't.
Wait a minute, he's white.
Yeah.
How can I fraud my own account?
I don't know.
There you go, 665.
665.
Yeah, that's a freeway guy.
Freeway guy.
I couldn't get all the way over to him. Got a male walking down the freeway, backpack and a
You
case.
want to take a look at this?
Male light. He's about 70.
I'm not.
Now, y'all steady hear these weird, super weird calls, y'all. Y'all hear these super weird calls? They ain't paying no attention into the situation that they got going on here. You just hear these super weird calls and everything. They looking at that paperwork. They confused at that paperwork. They say, yeah, you was accused of fraud, but at the same time, this man got, returned for all that. I don't know what they talking about, but they know what's going on.
Earz
Open the store.
They're not going to open the store when we're out here like this.
Oh, I'm just waiting for.
They're waiting on us to have you leave.
I'm not leaving. Right.
Let me give him a buzz again.
He's not going to answer. Kevin's not answering. Stupid. I hate motherfuckers.
He said
Hey, tell me where they do this at. Man with a backpack walking on the freeway, they don't want no part of what's going on right here. Hey, y'all officer on your own. Yeah, I'm calling him. He ain't answering. Yeah, he ain't gonna answer, you stupid. I hate you stupid motherfucker that don't listen. You better get out of here before I get your job. That man told you that for a long time ago. Y'all fucking up a goddamn operation, man. He might be supposed to be the fall guy, but not for this shit. Get the fuck out the way.
Is it headquarters?
Right, exactly. So go down there. I don't got to.
Yeah, he's like, I'll head there as soon as possible.
Right, he don't have to.
Okay. Well, I think there's a pink slip here.
That nigga looking at both watches like, nigga, y'all fucking up. There's something going on. This nigga got on 2 watches and he keep having to look at the time. He ain't pulled out a phone yet. He ain't trying to get no attention to nobody, no nothing.
Anything? Do you take medication?
No, I mean, yeah, I'm supposed to.
You're supposed
I'm
to
not
take
hearing it.
medication.
I'm not hearing it. I'm God, so I'm on lock. You know what I'm saying? I tried to tell you what it was.
Well, you're not.
Hold on. Here, I'll get you.
You want to, if you had a medicine by your hands,
They saw my I get United Healthcare. My grandma, I get a check for that. Right. She'll be at Southeast right now. I need you guys to go down to the marathon.
Your grandma gets a check for you?
No, she shouldn't get that no more. I sent it to 60 West Palm.
Hey, he giving them instructions in between, telling them a story, some, you know what I'm saying, some fugazi. He like, yeah, I need you guys to go down to Marathon, do this, do that, such and such.
First, I had to change over.
Okay.
Yeah, I give you on healthcare. I'm a union. Okay. I was package handler, and I'm about to go back to work. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is like, that's how he frauded.
Where do you stay at?
Huh?
Where do you stay at?
Where I stay at? Yeah. Skyview. Make all that mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this all together. This is what you handed me yesterday. You remember that?
Yep.
What else? Do you have any other evidence? Is that it's in your hand?
No,
More evidence?
This is your ticket. I need this refunded too. Hey, can you go to what's the name on the marathon? Make sure they get my money.
Talk to them about that. Is that your bus pass?
Yeah, yeah.
What else is in your bus? You have papers, bags. You want to put those in too?
Hell no.
Hey, my guy get on the bus fast. Hey, he's smooth. He gotta act like he doing something. Cause I feel like they messing up the cover, right? So he gotta act like, you know, they doing a domestic disturbance, you know what I'm saying, to play in front of those folks inside. Because he probably was, you know what I'm saying, doing some looking around, you know what I'm saying, no telling. He got caught up in a mix with some nosy people calling the police. And now he gotta play the role. They gotta play the role. They know they better not do what they'll do to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, they know they better not get out of line, but they know what's up. Through all these codes, he done threw them enough hints. Hey, chill out now. Just do this the right way.
Well, it's all your property. It's gonna be with you.
Yeah, it's my property, but it's not mine. You feel me? That's the artist. I mean, it's me. This is me from court today, but it's reversed backwards. It's on Josh's ass now. That's who.
Nah, that's a Jedi mind trick there. He said, this is me, but it's backwards. Do you know what's going on? Code it. Boy, if he ain't the real CIA, boy, he a hell of a boy, this boy here a pimp or something. This boy got a mean talk game.
Going to court, that's what's going. All white people going in. We own the store.
Well, I think we need to give you. We're gonna give you a ride, okay?
No, you're not.
Yeah.
All right, we'll prove it.
Well, prove it.
Yeah.
We'll just hop in the car and I'll give you a ride.
I'm not coming in shit.
Why not?
They don't get it though. Stupid bitch. That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't get it. Look, you're not gonna do nothing.
We're just gonna...
Wow. He just said, blood gang, you not gonna do nothing. We all know, we ain't never seen no cop stand back and not, you know what I'm saying? At this point, this is when they usually, your can of whoop ass come out. And you are forced into cuffs or forced to give up some ID or forced to leave or given a trespassing warning. Or be thrown into the car or, you know, we ain't seen no commanding force. We ain't seen none of that stuff. We ain't seen these folks even get nowhere to a sniff them. They ain't asked to search him to see if he got any weapons on him. They done let him reach all around, all kind of stuff. He's something. Yeah, undercover something.
We're just gonna go to the local hospital.
I'm not going to no fucking hospital.
Why not?
Why would I? What you need, DNA?
they would have definitely thought that was a aggressive move. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I'm not done swimmer. Go to the hospital and you find out it's in the database.
We can ask him to do DNA.
I mean, we can. I've already done that.
If you want to do that,
it was on my face.
We'll attach it to all of this.
Right. It was on my face. So go down there and do it. What you need me for?
Well, because you need to
sign something?
You need to be there.
You need me to sign something, huh? Yeah. Oh, you need me to sign something now, huh?
At the hospital, yeah.
Yeah, huh? But now you believe me?
Right up there.
Now you believe me? Yeah. Oh, you scared? Bitch. Knock that bitch out.
Nah, he ain't get thrown in no car. He ain't get put in no handcuffs, none of that shit. He get to tell these folk what the fuck they want to, and the man just went and got in the car. Y'all forgot to see if he got any weapons on him or anything. They got the door open. Y'all, hey, I wish you could ever see a person go put themselves in the back of a police car, don't get searched, don't get nothing. Do he believe he's a CIA agent, or he know he might not be a CIA agent, but he working. He definitely working. Man went and put himself in the car.
Here, I'm gonna put a seatbelt on you, okay? And just leave it on because the alarm goes off. Just take it off, okay? And then you don't have any weapons.
No, bro. The fuck? Now y'all believe me?
They scared to touch this man. You ain't got any weapons on you. I'm a gently pat you. I don't care if you got no dope on you or none of that stuff like that. They scared, boy. One guy got them scared.
Sure.
Now y'all believe me?
16 a.m.
Oh, man, I don't have it.
Just making sure. Can you lean forward a little bit?
I don't care.
Grant Hospital sound good?
No, I'm not going to Grant. I'll get out.
No.
Doctor's West, dude.
Doctor's West?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
Tell them where to take him at. Usually they take you out to jail first, and then they sort your ass out from the jailhouse. Man, it's interesting.
You guys fuck my move up. See what white bitches do, but knock that.
Did y'all hear that? He said, "You guys fucked my move up." Listen, keep your ears to the street, y'all.
West, dude.
Doctor's West?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. You guys fuck my move up. See what white bitch.
You guys fucked my move up. He had to play the role. He probably had a deal coming up, you know what I'm saying? And the police got called or whatever. He had to look like he got arrested. Now, you know, depends on if somebody put 2 and 2 together or not. They look stupid as a motherfucker. You ain't never seen the police look this damn stupid. Look how stupid that goddamn cop looking. They usually be ready to throw your ass in the rough you. Shut up. Slam the door on you. Be out here just talking for an hour while they let you sit in the back of the car. But right now they respect it. They respecting that CIA, that badge. Listen again.
I don't have it.
Okay, just making sure. Can you lean forward a little bit?
I don't care.
Grant Hospital sound good?
No, I'm not going to Grant. I'll get out.
No.
Doctor's West, dude.
Doctor's West?
Yes.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. You guys fuck my move up. See what white bitches do, but knock that bitch out, man. Knock that bitch out.
That's rude.
I'll follow you down there.
Thank you. There's those moments when you're like, 7:20 in the air, started this way. Did I sound like I was kind of in a hurry?
Yeah. I got somebody who's probably gonna have to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And I want to.
And I'm just like, she's dispatching other cars. I'm like, as soon as I hear her,
There in Ogden when you were asking for a car, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna head that way.
And I'm like, start me a car, please. This guy.
Yeah. You see how he said, listen to your dispatch. Motherfucker. Yeah, they hear you, but they don't hear you. And you over here wonder, like, hold on, steer me a car, please. I need some help. Nah, homie, you ain't get no help. You fucking up a play, big dummy. Y'all heard what old boy said. That man in the car had to act like he putting on his own cuffs. He ain't get put in the car with no cuffs on. He went in there and just chilled. And only thing he got on him there's a seatbelt. So they ain't worried about if he gonna jump out the car. He's so mental health. They ain't worried about if he gonna jump out the car and try to kill himself. None of that. They just want to make sure they safely got him to wherever the hell he told them to take them to. But if all officers treated people like that, I don't think we will ever have no problem. Y'all think so? I think there would be a lot less stuff that we see on the news today if cops treated folks like that. You know, gave you personal space. You ain't got to show them ID and all that. Offer them a ride to somewhere other than, you know, where they're at and having a problem at. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all ever think that the police will give that kind of treatment that they just displayed right here? Nah, I don't think they ever show that kind of treatment.
I was at one point. He was all the way out there. Yeah, my car was unlocked. Yeah, alrighty.
So yeah, man, I just thought that was, you know what I'm saying, showing some good police work. And not only some good police work, some just something different. Something different. Different reaction. So let's see here. What's the next story I want to touch on? So, like in my title, I was talking about cops having sex on duty. Or, matter of fact, and cops also checking other cops. So, I seen one particular video where I seen one time when a cop just seen that another cop was going a little too far. And they decided to, you know what I'm saying, maybe try to stop them from going that far. Let me show y'all how that turned out for this officer. And of course, this would be in Florida. And I'm going to show it from two different kind of views, from where the news kind of reported it and from the actual footage in its whole, in its entirety. Oh, dang it. Well, I actually got two videos, so I hope y'all comfortable, man. I'm off today. I'm chilling, and we just screaming, and we just, you know, gonna just gonna put police on the highlighter, good or bad. If it's on camera, it's out there. So what we have here, y'all, is we're gonna have a guy that was getting arrested. Okay, he was, you know, he was kind of giving a hard time of getting in the car, but he ended up getting in the car, and as he was already in the car, then you had a cop that did something that we would consider excessive. It seemed like, and not just on the assaulted, one of his own officers. So here we go. Uh-oh. And we know all officers ain't bad and all that stuff there. Just like we know all Crips ain't bad, all Bloods ain't bad. We know all people ain't bad. We just pointing out the ones that just happen to have more and more cases out there. And we can see a pattern in the behavior. And this is all teachable moments because we as citizens now, we can understand what we're dealing with when we're on the other side of anything that can have us with an encounter with a police officer. Yeah, I want to know, because I stay in Florida. This situation was in Florida. So, let me pull it up. All right, fair use, fair use. Let's speed it up just a tad bit. We got our music going. My dude got that. He got that perfect background music.
No, he just went in.
Now I want to remind y'all. I don't think I said it, but the body cam footage that we're looking at, this guy is the sergeant. This guy is the sergeant, so he's like in control of all of these officers out here. This is one of his units. So he has women on his unit, and you know, of course, he's this authority figure or whatever on this police team. So he's coming after they already have somebody arrested.
Get in the car. Get in the car. All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in. Hey, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. You want to play games? You play with the wrong mother. What you gotta do, man? You gonna mace me? Look at me, mother. You want to play games? You ever get disrespectful with my officers?
Now, at this point, this man is in the damn car. This man is in the damn car. Like you got what you wanted accomplished. So at this point, everything you're doing outside of that is unnecessary. They had the situation under control. But will this behavior be checked? That's the problem. Because this type of behavior from a chief or a captain, and they getting shifted around from police station to police station, because even what we're about to see, because he already was showing excessive force with this dude here already. You're threatening to mace him when he's already in the car. Whatever you don't like him saying or whatever, the man got in the car. The women got him in the car. The other man got him in the car.
Stop from your body. Do what you gotta do. Don't touch me again. Sir. Get the fuck off.
He just went straight to this woman's neck. Now, the reason he backed up like that is because this woman saw him doing what he was doing to right here. See, being the fact that he was right here and he had that mace and was about to spray this man and violate his rights, and the situation was under control, somebody felt like this wasn't right. So this is why y'all about to see him just back up all of a sudden. It wasn't because he decided that, okay, this situation is under control. He's in the car, close the door. I might not like what he about to say or whatever, but I don't have to do anything irrational. But that woman that he just grabbed by the throat that y'all just saw, she pulled him back like, hey, chill. That's enough. This is an officer stepping up and saying, hey, you are wrong, man, chill. and you assault this woman. Not only a woman on your police squad, and them coward ass other police officers sat right there and do a damn thing when they sat right there and watch the assault on a woman, but didn't do a damn thing because it was another police officer. You supposed to uphold the law, not only uphold the law if it's your boss that's breaking the law. They was so scared of this motherfucker. You were supposed to arrest him on the scene. According to the law.
Disrespectful officers, I will remove your soul from your body.
At this point, he's been pulled back by the woman officer, and we don't see her body cam also, and other people's other body cam also.
Do what you gotta do. Don't ever touch me again. Sir. Get the off. Sir.
Just let it be.
Now look at this coward motherfucker right here. This coward motherfucker right here. He said all them just sit right here and witness this.
Get the off.
You see the black person, you see the person over here, he trying to act like he doesn't see it. I don't know if that's a woman or a man. They trying to act like they didn't see it. Now, of course, they can't do nothing. They're looking like, okay, here are two women. Now, if I was them women, I guess I would not make a big scene about it right then. This guy here, he has an option right here of either probably getting himself banned, probably getting his ass whooped, because that dude probably would have whooped his ass. That dude jacked up. But he could have made an attempt at, placing a arrest on the fellow officer. All three of them. All four of them. Hell, everybody witnessed it. Hell, you just arrested that black dude for whatever reason. He's the criminal, huh? But you just assault a woman for stopping you from going too far.
Just let it be.
We clear? Yes, sir.
Look at him. Now this is ego all right here.
And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Now he's threatening her. And I'll fucking see you in about 5 minutes. What are you gonna do? Yell at the woman, fire her, or don't never touch me again, this and that, nah. Don't want to be checked. Now here's another angle, y'all.
Holding the hands up my wrist. Holding like I'm running somewhere. I'm right here.
So of course, they're trying to hurry in there. The man is in handcuffs and everything.
Miss, can you stop pulling the handcuffs on my wrist? Right.
And he's asking her, "Can you stop pulling the handcuffs on my wrist?" And if you never had handcuffs on you, if you get the handcuffs kind of on the ball of your kind of wrist, and if somebody pulls on them and they got them tight, they're very painful. And that's what he's asking the man. Hey, can you stop pulling on the handcuffs on my wrist? I ain't running nowhere. I'm cooperating. I'm willing to walk with you guys to the police. I understand I'm under arrest, but you don't have to try to insert this abuse. This try to do anything to get me riled up within. Saying you arrested me. You can arrest me. I'm complying. But even with me complying, you trying to get these sneak ruffians.
Don't listen. You're not stronger than me, man. I'm letting you know that.
All right, let's go. We're gonna take a seat.
Watch your head getting into the car. Miss, can you stop pulling the cuffs?
Just get in the car. You'll be fine.
Get in the car. Pulling the cuffs on my wrist. Once you get in the car, she'll let go. So watch your head.
So just get in the car. All right.
And see, y'all see they doing the most. This man just asking, hey, can you stop pulling the damn cuff? Why are you holding me with cuffs the whole way to me getting in the damn car? You could let go of these cuffs. I'm not trying to run or none of that. But they're trying to make sure they're assertive as much as possible. And I get it. You know, they're women. And then you got the one dude, you know, he's got to feel like, you know, the situation feels assertive. And I think this sergeant or whoever he is, captain or chief or whatever, he came and tried to, you know, insert himself as this, you know, macho dude.
Just get in the car. And y'all just tell her to stop. Hey, get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car. All right, I'm getting in. Get your feet in. Hey, look at.
And he's actually getting in the car. You gotta adjust yourself. When you got your hands behind your back, they got the cuffs tight or whatever, you gotta get it where you're not sitting on the cuffs or whatever. So the man like, hey, give me a second.
Look at it. Look at it. You wanna play games? Play with the wrong motherfucker. You gonna mace me? You better get disrespectful.
Now what's so bad about the man saying, if you're gonna mace me, mace me? I'm not scared of what you're doing, but I know that what you're doing is uncalled for. I'm in the car. You talking about if I'm gonna play games? You are all hovered over me. Seeing this woman, she couldn't sit there and stand there and watch it no more. All these motherfuckers was sitting back watching. All of them. This is the man sitting back watching. Everybody knew that the situation was under control. Let's watch it. Everybody knew the situation was under control at this point here. At this point right here. He's putting his feet in the car. He's in the car. He's not trying to get out the car. You're making a conscious decision to try to put your face in there because at first he was like, damn, give me a chance, whatever, you know what I'm saying? This and that. The man not resisting, none of that. He just trying to get in there in a comfortable position and give him a chance to, you know, you don't have any, it's not a lot of leg room. But damn, you don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, that aggressive when I'm cooperating. Now, all of this is ego driven. You're hovering over the man in the.
Look at it.
Yeah, we seen from his angle, he had the can of mace in his hand already. He was planning on macing him. He just needed a reason. He just needed a slight reason. He knows he's in handcuffs right now. He's pretty much threatening to mace the shit out of him. And he would do it. We all know that. And like I say, think about how this used to go down when nobody had cameras and stuff like that. This ain't nothing new.
Play games? Play with the wrong motherfucker. You gonna mace me?
And he's getting all up in there too. So you know this man is fully in the car. Everybody's standing around. Like, damn, since this dude is the chief, I guess he's doing this the right way. Everybody's standing around, knowing damn well all of y'all should be making sure that this, you know, this guy, you know, he's acting irrational. So hey, man, it's all right, man. It ain't that serious. Now look at this guy here. He just sitting here. I think he knows that what's going on is wrong. Whoever this is putting on gloves right here, they know what's going on is wrong. They scared to death though. This is a puny little woman over here, about 130 pounds. Answer can't even stand still no more watching this. She see where this is going. The only person over here got a heart. It ain't no sisters that's over there looking at somebody that could be their brother, uncle, daddy, cousin. They know what's going on is wrong. Nah, ain't none of them. It's a darn shame. So those few cops that do the right thing, I think we should give them just as much praise as we do when we catch the ones that's doing the wrong thing. So yeah, I definitely want to give that a highlight right now. And salute to this officer that made that courageous move. But she had to suffer for making that courageous move. Now, if he wouldn't have did what he did, he could have just fired her on the background. You know what I'm saying? And nobody would have known. Now she rushes over. She couldn't even stand it no more. It was just going through her head like. She pulled him back. He's a way bigger dude than her. Now, as soon as she pulled him back, obviously old boy knew. Like, okay, I'm glad somebody did that. Because now he's able to do what the job really should have been done at that point. And that's just close the damn door and go take the person down to, you know what I'm saying, to the jailhouse. There's no use of doing anything other than that right now. No. And just for her pulling him back like that, his immediate reaction is grabbing her by her throat. You know he be his wife. I think they need to do an interview with his wife.
Do what you gotta do. No.
Take a look at it one more time.
Do what you gotta do. No.
Just let it be.
I don't understand that.
You clear? Yes, sir. And I'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Like, so what?
I don't know what.
And that's how that works. I guess. So I'm assuming that's why other cops don't step up and say anything. You're gonna lose your job, you're gonna get treated like that. Man. But let me show you another one. I don't know what happened to that officer. We didn't see it in the news. Of course we see it on Law and Crime, but you know, it's not something that's being rallied around. I don't know if that was a black woman. I think black people would have been outraged and made a big deal about it and would have been able to keep up with it. But see, white people, they protect their own. They ain't about to get all riled up and all that stuff and say, oh, the police need to have some kind of accountability and all that. And they can brush that shit right up under the rug where they felt like it need to be. So let's go on to the next one real quick. Alright. So, same Same kind of situation. Just the power trip. And I believe I might have the what the consequences were. The consequences wasn't jail time, you could bet that. But I think all these officers resigned. That's my point. And like I say, they could just go to the next city. So yeah, this one comes with a news article, so they'll actually tell you what happened to the officer. But it wasn't he's charged with assault like a normal citizen would be. They'll always be able to go to another state and become a officer of another police county and pretty much bully their way into wherever they want. But fair use, fair use. Hold up.
Video showing a Miami police officer slamming a handcuffed woman to the ground, leaving her unconscious.
And the rough arrest is now set to go before a civilian investigative panel. Well, pretends to roll for a live down with our top story tonight at 11. Terrell.
And that meeting just hours away. And this video that you're about to see could be tough to watch, but because of the actions of that officer, he is no longer employed here at the Miami Police Department.
Why they try to act like that be the worst thing in the world? Oh my God, he's no longer employed here. Okay, let's see what he did.
Tense words between a city of Miami police officer and a young woman in her early 20s.
Let's go. Oh my God, stop, don't touch me.
Get up. Eventually leads to a rough takedown. The cop's own body camera captures the arrest, prompted by accusations of vandalism. But once Julissa Burgos is in the back seat of the police cruiser, things escalate.
Now, as you can see, this young lady is in the car. In the car. Okay, yeah, you had to rough her up a little bit. I'm not opposed to the little roughing up to get in there, because she looked like she was, you know what I'm saying, she didn't want to get in there like she was supposed to. And y'all had to throw in there, but y'all got in there. At this point, you're supposed to have the temperament to just let it go. Let it go. I don't care what she do. Let it go.
When she spits on the arresting officer.
Now, we all know if somebody spit on you, that is definitely the point that you're supposed to be on go. But as an officer of the law, you know what the fuck you signed up for, in my opinion. You know what you signed up for. Spitting on somebody does not warrant you to do something egregious acts to people that are in handcuffs, that are already in custody, that are handcuffed. And even if you was not a cop, what this man is about to do to this woman would be a crime to any man on the planet. It would be a shameful. If he was a rapper, if he was an actor, if he was a singer, any kind of thing, his face would be on where you look at domestic violence and you like, okay, dude handcuffs a woman and, you know, assaults her. Take out the badge, take out the, uniform. If this was done to any woman, it would be against the law, punishable by years in prison, just because she spit on you.
Don't spit my Don't spit my
He just grabbed this woman by the neck like a rag doll and just threw her to the concrete. And I don't want to keep showing that. Y'all can go see it as many times as y'all want to. I know it happens so fast. But if any regular person would have did that, this woman is already in custody. She spit on you, close the fucking door, and give her another charge. It's what you signed up for, homeboy. That's what you signed up for. See, even his partner like, what the hell, man? Why would you do some stupid junk like that? Now I gotta act like I ain't see that. This woman is unconscious, y'all. She knocked out.
The woman is punched, then pulled by the neck out of the car and slammed to the pavement, rendering her unconscious for 15 minutes.
That's not good, please.
Now, as you heard it, I didn't see the punch. But I did see him grab her by the neck and slam her to the ground. If this was a black woman, y'all already know. It's caught on camera. This would have been an outrage. Would have been burning down these folks' shit. I ain't lying. But the thing about it, it happens all the time, and on camera. But it only creates an uproar if they want it to create an uproar. This is white on white crime right here. Latino, she might be a Hispanic. All them people just witnessed that. Now, if this man had real charges pressed against him, and this type of stuff was across the board, that kind of excessive force, somebody you got him in the car, situations like that, nah. Y'all hold on real quick. Hello?
Hey, Ray.
What's good?
All right, this is what happened. When I came
November day in 2020. As paramedics were called to the scene, the officer under scrutiny even seems to defend his own violent actions. The case is now being reviewed by prosecutors. And these
it's like a little room.
I'm coming, y'all.
It's a black flexible right here, and it was 2 bags, but I see one boot in here. So I don't know if you put that 2 bags over there or they throw it over there, you know.
All right, don't sweat it. Just do whatever else you can.
All right, I'm doing now. I mean, I'm trying to do everything, but I'm telling you, bro, they do AC too, but they do like the.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They move stuff out the way, but just get as many of the boxes and get them, you know, tied in, and just get all those boxes made together and duct sealed,
Yeah,
and that.
I already did that. I already seen them. I already put the mastic and everything.
Okay. And you got the other house too?
They're like 7 or 8.
You. My bad, y'all. Man, goddamn. I done laid out 4 times what the hell I want this man to goddamn focus on today. He just goddamn. But anyway, I ain't gonna go on no rant about that. That's a whole nother situation. My bad, y'all. I appreciate y'all for holding up for a little second. I had to handle that a little bit. But I ain't trying to think about no damn work. I'm trying to get this motherfucker off the phone. But anyway, she spit on this man, and y'all see what happened. The people don't like it. Everybody shooting them birds. It looked like a Hispanic community, and like, but they ain't running up on them though. You know what I mean? And they saying you didn't have to do that. Y'all ain't getting no sound. I know I had it paused for a second. I don't know if y'all a little delayed.
The case is now being reviewed by prosecutors and the Civilian Investigative Panel, an oversight committee that looks into claims of police misconduct.
It's obviously very concerning.
And that's what every county needs. Every county needs a civilian council to overlook some of these things. Because as you can see, this guy here, he don't look like he agreed with that. Hey, what's 27 there? Okay, yeah, it probably when I put my sound on mute, y'all. I had to deal with something real quick. But like I said, this guy here, he don't look like he agreed with that. The people didn't agree with it. Let's see if they're gonna mention if he got any kind of legal charges or criminal charges for assaulting this woman.
So that meeting is set for Tuesday evening. The officer at the center of this case actually resigned from the force last summer following that internal affairs investigation. So he got to resign, and this pretty much is a year later. So we got to see how long the process would be. So after a whole year,
they ain't really see nothing that was wrong with this man yanking this woman out of the car. It took them a whole year to investigate that. Man, what's the process of investigating something that's as clear cut as that? I mean, really, what's the process?
We did speak with this young woman's father tonight. He did not want to go on camera, but he's investigating.
Oh, I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss anything.
Very concerning.
The case is now being reviewed by prosecutors and the Civilian Investigative Panel, an oversight committee that looks into claims of police misconduct.
It's obviously very concerning.
So that meeting is set for Tuesday evening. The officer at the center of this case actually resigned from the force last summer following that internal affairs investigation. We did speak with this young woman's father tonight. He did not want to go on camera, but he is still very much upset by this entire incident. And he tells us that it has taken his daughter more than a year to get over the physical and emotional trauma that she endured on that day. Reporting live from Miami tonight, I'm Terrell Fournette, Local 10 News.
Really hard to watch that video. Thanks, Terrell.
Hard to watch. And as we heard, that officer just resigned. We didn't hear anything about any criminal charges, even though we obviously witnessed an assault. Easily an assault. But like I say, when these type of actions don't get checked, because he wasn't only assaulting her, he was assaulting the brother that was in the back seat before he started assaulting her. Only thing she did is step up to the plate, like we will hope to see any of these cops do when they see some injustice going on. And as we can see, that's what ends up happening. Is you're gonna have some officers that's gonna, go all out. So, other stories that we got. What we got in the title. Now we're gonna switch on over to these officers that like to get their freaky dicky on while they on the clock. And the reason I decided to do this episode, because I just happened to wake up today in a situation that was going on in Florida. So I was like, dang. When I seen it, I thought it was just a repeat of what I seen with the girl in Tennessee. They had 5 dudes, running that train. So this one just happened to be in Orlando, y'all. So the title of this: Orange County deputies resign after tip leads to investigation into them having sex on duty. And like I say, when I be seeing stories like this, I be wanting to see how many more stories are out there like this. So I be going and finding other stories that's similar and everything. And I was like, man, this junk here is going on all over the country. These motherfuckers operating just like a gang. Sex, money, and drugs. Sex, money, and drugs. So let's get into this story in Orlando. What kind of tip? Oh man. You better stop that, Lovelace. I can't take you serious today after I heard you in that voice.
After having sex on Disney's dime and your time. Channel 9 investigative reporter Shannon Butler is live tonight at the sheriff's office with more on this. Shannon.
Fair use, fair use.
Worthy of the uniform. Those are the words from the Orange County Sheriff.
This is for educational purposes.
In this investigation, John Mina allowing these deputies to resign in lieu of being fired. This now means they cannot appeal. The investigation found that these deputies were in violation of moral character and they had an unsatisfactory performance.
So they're not, they didn't get fired. They resigned. But when you resign, you can't appeal and they just put in pretty much your profile. If, in the database that, that you had some issues with this and that, but your character's still intact though, as far as paperwork goes. All you got to do is let it die down. Have a little money to sit back, relax, invest a little bit. You can show back up 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years. People done forgot everything that done happened. That's usually how it works in America. Or everywhere.
See something, say something. Or in this case, know something, say something. On May 10th, 2022, someone called to report deputies doing bad things. What was...
Now, ain't this weird that some anonymous person just called to say deputies are doing some really bad things? Oh, now how you know this? Somebody done turned into a snitch. This is why you can't trust no police, man. Somebody done turned into a snitch.
Set has been redacted, but the call.
Now let's read some of this paperwork, man, before she explains. On May 10, 2022, the Orange County Sheriff's Office Professional Standards section received an anonymous tip from Central Florida Crime. The tip, see, Lovelace that got me fucking with that tip shit, so it make you think a whole way when you start thinking about these weirdos. The tip alleged the following. Now they done blanked all that out for some reason. On May 10th, I reviewed Orange County Sheriff Office personal records and determined Corporal Robert Gardner and Deputy Skylar Miller were assigned to a uniform playing officer on Squad 5 and Sector 3. Corporal Gardner was therefore Deputy's immediate supervisor. At the time of this investigation, Squad 5 worked evening shift hours where they were specific by general order to blah, 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 all work shift, 11 hours, 30 minutes. So they're pretty much telling them how many hours he worked, how many hours she worked.
Into accusations that Deputy Skylar Miller and her supervisor, Robert Gardner, were having sex on duty. In this investigation, you can see how Internal Affairs figured it out. The deputy and the corporal had their drive cams with tracker locations and body cameras turned off at the same time at the same location.
Oh yeah, that's a telltale sign. All of a sudden, all y'all cameras turned off at the same time. Y'all at the same location. You big dummies. Well, I guess if you're on duty, you ain't got no choice.
And investigators compared it to their timesheets, and it all added up. Deputy Miller said it started when the two were working a Disney detail, where the two had sex on duty in the parking lot at Disney Springs.
Now, I can see that happening because, see, all night they got to sit around boring-ass Disney. Ain't no action going on. Unless you're going to make some action. He been sitting here spitting game to this girl all night long, every single night, on an overnight shift at Disney. That's got to be torture. You're a cop. They got to sit here all night on the Disney Disney ship with a female.
And according to Miller's interview, also had sex behind this church, as well as a fireworks business.
Oh boy, he had a freak, boy. He had a freak. Somebody was, but there was a freaky diggy going on with these two cops. They all behind the church. Imagine you walk out of church and walk out the back door and you see two cops fucking. Oh man, you come to get some fireworks. You're like, hey man, I gotta take a pee. You go to the back. You see two cops fucking. Back in parking lot, but they was taking chances, my guy. Only in Florida.
And at her apartment. In fact, Gardner told investigators while he was there, he would bring in his laptop and radio to monitor calls during intercourse, but didn't recall having to.
So hold on. This dude here is radio and monitoring calls. He hitting it from the back. Like, yeah, we're gonna be there in about 5 minutes. Hold on, about 5, 10. We're gonna be there in about 10 minutes. He back there. Hey, you over there rocking it. Oh yeah, we're not in the area right now. Sorry. Man, somebody getting killed and this is no wonder the police so slow over here, y'all. Wow, buddy.
Stopped to handle any work-related business. And as for his body cam, he said it was turned off so he could get his uniform off. Miller said she didn't disclose their relationship to the higher-ups, although they both admitted it wasn't right. But others had heard the rumors of the rendezvous and even went a step further. According to the report, another deputy said he had noticed that Deputy Miller's productivity was lower than the rest of her squad.
She ain't got to do nothing. Hey, that cause she getting banged by the damn by the sergeant. So he noticed that. Let's read some of this. I can't wait. I'm going to go to PT, that processional center, and I'm turning them in. Let's see. Deputy Perez identified weird things he noticed about Deputy Miller. During a review of squad activities, he noticed Deputy Miller's productivity included self-initiation activity and generated reports was significantly lower than the rest of the squad. He also recalled hearing other deputies comment they're arriving late for calls for service. Deputy Perez speculated she was lingering at her residence when her vehicle approached.
While the issue was brought up to the corporal, he said Gardner brushed it off. That didn't make it go away. Deputy Miller says she believes it was another deputy she dated years ago who tipped off Crime Line. While the investigation doesn't disclose the tipster.
So she believed it was somebody she was smashing before that snitch. Somebody else wanted that thing to come back. Yeah. And they ain't getting their ass. They wanted to come back.
Miller
he ain't getting his piece no more.
With Angel Mendoza at the same time. That included at a Disney storage unit. And that he found out about the other relationship. And she was...
Oh, so that's what happened. That's what happened. She fucking two dudes at Disney. Yeah, she smashing two dudes at Disney. Disney ain't just for Mickey Mouse and Goofy. Man, June, let's see. Anything up here that's just shocking. So let's say, here's the following summary of Deputy Miller's statement. Deputy Miller admitted that she also had sex with Deputy Mendoza while on duty on approximately 3 different occasions. Don't never let y'all woman go out there talking about she gonna be a security guard. I'm gonna be security at Disney. Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying? All she doing is seeing meat walk around all day. It's gonna be her and a whole bunch of other dudes just watching her walk around all day. Going back and forth on the radio. Okay, ain't nothing going on out there at Disney at late night. They just getting free money. Bored, hunting like a motherfucker. So Although she could not recall the specific dates, Deputy Miller confirmed she and Deputy Mendoza were involved in a sexual relationship. During their relationship, sometime between late 2007 and early 2018, they had sexual intercourse in a storage closet in the Orange County Sheriff's Office substation located at Disney Springs. They did so also while off-duty employment for Disney Springs. Okay, so she claimed that her and Mendoza engaged in sexual intercourse while they were on duty on 2 occasions within the 12 months preceding to the interview. She explained she met him at the Event Health Winter Garden emergency room where he parked the vehicle. She drove him to her residence, which is about 15 minutes away, and they had sexual intercourse. He drove him back to his patrol vehicle. God damn, but that nigga hit quick. I'm talking about quick, like he met her in the emergency room. All he had to do was park a car. He had to put that fire line down. Boy, he put down a real fire line if he got her that quick. All he had to do was park her car. And she was like, shit, go pick that car back up. I'll take you to my house. Smash. Smash. Then she drove him back to his patrol car. Wow. Wow. Can't turn a cop into a housewife. I guess. I don't know. These are the people arresting you, man.
Hoping that having sex with them this time around would keep him quiet. He resigned too. And then as the investigation was still underway,
so she started fucking these dudes, and then she had to fuck him just to keep him quiet. Dude, like, man, let me hit that thing one more time, Sean. Let me just hit it one more time. You know what I'm saying? Then I'll keep quiet. But if you don't give me that thing one more time, I'm telling everybody. Hey, buddy was ready to snitch if he ain't hit one more time. Let me hit it one more time. Let me hit it one more time. Wow. But what do you? I mean, ain't no honor among pigs. I'm just saying. Wow.
Second crime line tip came in about Deputy Miller and yet another deputy. She says she did have sex with that third deputy too, just not on duty. He resigned around the.
Yeah, whatever. Just get passed around. And this ain't the one that we was talking about from Tennessee. We ain't even got to that one yet. We ain't even got to the Tennessee girl yet. This going on down here in Florida too, y'all. That's messed up. They got the other girl on blast like she the only one out here thotting it up in the police station. They passing around these female cops, man. Wow.
Same time that tip came in, but was not under investigation. This 51-page report wrapped up a few weeks ago. Sheriff John Mina sending a statement saying, at the Orange County Sheriff's Office, we hold our deputies to the highest ethical standards. Engaging in this behavior on duty when they should have been responding to calls and protecting our community is unacceptable. These former deputies are not worthy of the uniform.
Sheriff Sean Mina. And I guarantee you, he fucking somebody on the staff. Guaranteed. Guarantee he fucking somebody on the staff. I bet his wife working in the same department he work in. He probably met her at work. Keep it in the family. Cut the cap. Cut the cap.
Worn by those that fourth deputy named in this report. Investigators got information that this deputy and Miller were in a car at Disney and they had the sunshade up. What those deputies said is they were in there just watching a movie. Investigators say they didn't find any evidence there of any wrongdoing, and that fourth deputy was not disciplined. We are
Get the out of here. Boy, the fourth person that was hitting it, right? He was a little bit more important than the other two weapons. Y'all see how he got a? Yeah, I can't prove that I smashed that broad in. We were just watching the movie. We just had the sun play, the sun thing blocking. We had all t-shirts up all around the windows. We just watching the movie. Y'all think he was the simp? He was the one giving them money and shit. She wasn't gonna hit. He couldn't hit nothing. Yeah, he's sitting there trying to spend time and get to know her and go with it and shit. That's why. Hey, that's one of those times where being the dude that can't get none. Y'all know that dude that should be fucking everybody out there and should be coming to you like you just supposed to wife her up. It's that one time that dude dodged the bullet. He didn't even know she fucking everybody else. Now all of them they got fired. He watching a movie. Boy, stop, boy. Oh man. He was being a gentleman, y'all. He was good. He was being a good man. He wanted to go with him. Yeah, while the other three officers were knocking her back loose. Knocking her back loose. Oh man. Let's see what else we got here, man. Now, also got other deputies that are having sex, body cameras catching them on duty, Let's see here. I guess let's do this one here. Since this is a real quick one.
With Create Studio Pro, you can create amazing 3D character explainers just like Pixar, and you never need to use complex 3D.
Veteran Tacoma police officer has been fired after allegedly recording a sexual interaction in his patrol car while on duty. According to the Tacoma News Tribune.
Whoa. Hold up. Speedy Gonzalez. You say what now? Now, last time I checked, Tacoma is in Washington, way across the country, far from Florida. Like literally across the whole country. So you got a Tacoma officer body camera recorded sexual interaction happened inside the patrol car. The next was the chill, real coochie was like. I'm gonna play that back.
Allegedly recording a sexual interaction in his patrol car while on duty. According to the Tacoma News Tribune, the recording was captured on Officer Jeffrey Robillard's body camera. He started with Tacoma PD back in '95 and was fired in August of last year. The Tribune says Police Chief Avery Moore revealed that he fired the officer while addressing staffing during a city budget presentation. We reached out to Tacoma Police today. They told us they do not comment on personnel matters.
So they don't comment on personnel matters. Hey, we ain't gonna get into who fucking who over here. Y'all go mind your damn business. Oh man. So I guess as long as but this dude recording it on camera though. Man. So imagine how many of them going on that we ain't heard of, since they want to keep it all under wraps. See what else we got here. I had a couple of them lined up. Okay. So I'll do again when these special forces, special teams, they link up and they don't get any consequences to their action, it definitely ends up in murder a lot of the times, and a lot of times they get brushed under the table. But of course, not all news stations are going to report these situations or whatever. Now here we have a situation where, of course, like they was explaining with the Red Dogs and with these special task force teams that have these no knock warrants. So it's not like you're gonna see you're gonna see it on the side of the road or something like this. They can cover up a situation in the neighborhood where somebody gets killed. Fair use. Now, in this situation, it's kind of similar to it's like a Breonna Taylor situation. But at the same time, now we're calling for the head of the chief of police with Memphis, which I'm not saying it's the wrong thing to do. I'm just saying it doesn't go all the way across the board for some reason. You definitely don't have wabbits coming out and blaming single white mothers the reason that these chiefs of police are, operating where they're allowing SWAT teams to do these no-knock warrants and do all this unjustifiable stuff. So in this case, this is the chief that's on leave because his SWAT team raided the wrong house. But I'm guarantee you, he's gonna just resign. But even if somebody's life is taken, like it was with Breonna Taylor, if it's 5 black people, they might just go ahead and do something to them. But when it's others, you could just find a scapegoat and continue on with the cycle.
The police chief, his name is Doug Biley. Doug has been placed on a 10-day administrative leave after the SWAT team raided the wrong house. This comes amid an internal investigation being conducted focusing on a possible failure of communication surrounding the raid. This is according to NBC, Channel 2 Houston. Galveston Police Department, they're now keeping quiet, but home surveillance footage points to what's being described as a disturbing sequence of events. One of the family members.
Now, if my eyes are serving me right, if y'all looking right here, this cop is focused. Look like he has, I don't know if that's a gun to the back of this man's hand. If it is, this is a young child. I'm pretty sure it is a gun, but it could be just he got his hand extended out at any given moment. Fearing for your life. These folks at the wrong house. What kind of intel was y'all doing before y'all decided to invade this house? Because I think that would be the main focus, is making sure your target is in the house for one. Making sure you have the right house. Because you disturbing some completely innocent people that have no idea what's going on, probably never had an interaction with the police, and don't know how trigger happy you guys can be. could be detrimental. And this kind of stuff goes unchecked, and that's why you end up seeing what we see.
Member says this should have never happened. Erica Reyes, whose family was home, falsely raided by the police. Erica says, and I quote, "My kids and I were home sleeping. About 2 a.m., we were awakened by wooden pellets flying through our doors and sounds of the Galveston Police Department saying, 'Come out with your hands up.'" The daughter of Chelsea Perales.
So they decided to shoot first and then tell you to come out with your hands up. Well, what if you shot me and I can't lift my hand? Wow.
Said, "I was scared, screaming, and ended up going to my brother asking what they were doing. And they continuously kept shooting the wooden pellets." Now, you would say, well, damn, that is egregious. Those wooden pellets are obviously extremely dangerous. They're just shooting wooden pellets inside of a home. There's some other dynamics regarding this raid. Officials say that they were looking for a suspect involved in a murder from January 20th.
So, looking for a suspect that's involved in a murder. 20 or 25-year-old Malik Dunn was found shot on the 3900 block of Silly and later died. They say the suspect was a man by the name of Cameron Vargas, who had visited Rio's home but left hours earlier. So if y'all think that he visited her home but left earlier, that mean you had to watch him leave earlier. So why the hell do you think that he's in here right now? What's good, Cool Legal? Salute to you, brother. Appreciate you for pulling up.
Where a 25-year-old Malik Dunn was found shot on the 3900 block of Sealy and later died. They say the suspect was a man by the name of Cameron Vargas, who had visited the home that they went to, but left hours earlier. The Galveston County DA, and the damn suspect. Once again, another horrible conclusion by detectives in one police department. There's more. This is part of the police association, the Municipal Police Association from Galveston.
Now, the people, I guess the people, the co-workers, Chef Bailey would never intentionally or knowingly allow an officer, specialized unit, or even citizen to harm to someone or violate the law. I gotta sound how they sound by saying some stupid ass shit like this. Like, we really believe this. If by chance there were any miscommunication issue, it would be uncovered, addressed in the investigation. I bet it will, because y'all policing each other. What's your reason of not having the right address? Now he's an upstanding citizen, a leader who cares about the island. Get out of here. So it don't matter if you're white, black, they'll do it to anybody.
Has acquired legal representation. Let me say this to the Municipal Association. Nobody's arguing that this was somehow a mass rape issue. Nobody formed criminal intent. But there's gross negligence being argued here. And the gross negligence is a problem in leadership positions. Even if it's not your fault, it is your responsibility, Chief.
And that's a fact. And he said it better than I could say it, so I'm gonna leave it like that, because that's what I've been saying when it comes to the chief that's in the chief that's on the Tyree Nichols situation. Everybody's calling for her job, but when these type of things happen with other chiefs and captains or whatever they want to call them, whatever their positions is, you don't see people calling for their jobs the same way. She fired all the dudes that were responsible, gave them all charges, not just fired them. But we see case after case after case where these people won't even get fired. Yeah, they won't even get fired. They'll just let them, continue on with what they're doing. They just move on to the next county. But if they actually got charged, they couldn't go to the next state and just get another job. Because that felony is gonna follow them wherever they go. And that's why a lot of times they don't want to charge them. They'll say, "Oh, he resigned." Yeah, you can go get another job. You can't change what happened, but it just matters if the wherever you're trying to get a job at will allow you to do the bullshit under their watch instead. Now I'm gonna show one more bizarre kind of story, and it's not the one y'all thinking. I know y'all thinking I'm gonna show the one about the girl with the six officers. I was, but of course everybody already know about that, and that's gonna take probably another hour to get into that. Ooh. So, but I'm gonna take a break right now, and I'm gonna come back later and do a little something after I come back from dinner or whatever. But let's go into a quick one. This is a Detroit police officer. She was suspended because of her OnlyFans. Now, OnlyFans is will get a woman paid way more than a police salary. I ain't lying. So I don't really blame him for getting her OnlyFans, or any woman for getting their OnlyFans on. Women, y'all got a cheat code, man. Got the darn cheat code if you use it right. So this officer, I'll let y'all. It's only 2 minutes, so I'll let y'all hear what's going on.
OnlyFans website.
Our own Fox News' Randy Wimbley joins us.
A newer Detroit police officer is off the job after it was revealed she had a racy page on the OnlyFans website.
Our own Fox News' Randy Wimbley joins us with the naked truth about this story.
It's not the kind of side work police departments want cops engaged in off duty.
Took to serve and protect a little further than we needed to go.
Now Janelle Zielinski is off the force after DPD confirmed she was running an OnlyFans page. It's a content subscription service used primarily by sex workers who produce pornography.
One of our officers, through her Instagram account, had a paywall set up, and
hold up, man, hold up. So y'all telling me folks paying to see this? This is a woman bodybuilder, and I gotta get to that's. I guess that's good health or whatever. But geez Louise, she got a little freaky thing going on OnlyFans. She got to have a girlfriend.
was posting pornographic videos on the other side of the paywall.
Oh, so under all that muscle, she really a freak. But what's wrong with that though? Y'all trying to act like y'all don't see that she a bad girl out the gate. She thinks she got balls.
People who were,
but that's what you would want from a, female cop though. Yeah, she probably more than qualified. She just want to get her freak on just like any other woman. Shit.
Clearly knew that she was a Detroit cop.
Yes, it appears so.
People getting their little fantasy on.
DVD's professional standards section says Chief James White was informed of the OnlyFans account Tuesday morning. He launched an investigation.
Now, I don't think, to be honest though, I don't think
she resigned the day prior.
As long as she's not doing anything illegal, OnlyFans is legal.
I feel like this woman here, like, if she ain't doing nothing illegal, I don't think they should be tripping on her having no OnlyFans if she a cop. Like, that's her body. Like, come on now. If she look good or whatever, let her make her little side money. She, whatever. She a cop. She still can go out there and whip ass. Do her thing. But look at her, man. She's in amazing shape. Shit, she'll get a lot of these females in check. Y'all probably fired a good cop just because of her personal life. And her, you know, using the fantasy, everything that comes with it. Because if it was a man, I don't think y'all would have cared as much. If a man, I'm pretty sure there's male cops that probably got OnlyFans. If y'all wasn't all in her business, then y'all wouldn't even know about her OnlyFans. It was only for fans, not y'all haters. Now, I hated on, you know, spread it up. Oh yeah, okay. Against company policy, yeah, that company policy, hell. But yeah, they worry more about that than the people that's whipping ass. Iceberg, what's up with that though? She gets suspended. She gets suspended quicker than somebody that's been choking on people and spraying them with mace and, you know, choking their other officers and all that stuff like that. Wow. So yeah, I agree with this chick here. Let me see. A teacher that turned OnlyFans model made 300. The OnlyFans, you know, changing folks' life.
Academy back in March.
Okay then.
And it's not the first time a cop turned in their badge before they could even break it in. Mohammed Salame resigned after getting into a drunken fight in Greektown just hours after graduating from the police academy last year. Gravelin says cops.
Yeah, man, I forgot about this story. Yeah, man. Some people they start out their career. They can't even jump off the porch. Policing is a tough job. Y'all seen that weapon right there, boy. He got beat up the first day on duty. I said, nope, I can't do it. Nope, I can't do it. Hey, this weapon got beat up the first day on the job. Hold on, I'm slide that back just a little bit. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's the last one.
Life unsullied as well. And so
Watch this weapon get beat up on the first day of the job.
Financial boon for some content creators. An Arizona teacher claims to have made $1 million on the site after quitting her job and posting videos on the platform full time. Zelinsky had been on the force for less than a year. She graduated from the police academy back in March.
Okay then.
And it's not the first time a cop turned in their badge before they could even break it in. Mohammed Salame resigned after getting into a drunken fight in Greektown just hours after graduating from the police academy last year. Gravelin says cops have to be above reproach.
But one of the bedrocks of DPD is...
Wow. Well, hold on. I'll let y'all get some details about her, man, because you know she don't. I don't want y'all to think she a bad person. I think she's all right.
He launched an investigation and later suspended Zelinsky. Top brass later found out she resigned the day prior.
As long as she's not doing anything illegal. OnlyFans is legal, right?
Mixed reaction amongst people we talked with in downtown Detroit.
You know, you represent the city. When you got on up, use the badge.
Yeah, nigga would say that.
It's just bad representation for the city, in my opinion.
I don't think she should technically get in trouble for it.
Since she's promoting it like on her Instagram along with promoting being a cop, I could see how that's a conflict of interest.
OnlyFans has proved to be a financial boon for some content creators. It was on the platform full time. So the police academy back in March.
Okay then.
And it's not the first time a cop turned in their badge before they could even break it in. Mohammed Salame resigned after getting into a drunken fight in Greektown just hours after graduating from the police academy.
Only hours?
Gravelin says cops
unsullied as well.
Only hours? Jeez Louise, this man he ain't went and took no trip in the car. He ain't go arrest nobody. He ain't oh man. This guy ain't get to arrest nobody or nothing, boy. Nothing. Wow. Just wow, y'all. So we got the OnlyFans. We done went through the SWAT team. I guess I could breeze through the at least the chick that's on the title. So let me see. I think I can give y'all a good breakdown because y'all might have heard about it, but you know what I'm saying, the details, the devil is in the details. So here you got a young girl that she done married she married a preacher's son. And she decided to go, you know, join the police force. Let's see if I can find a quick article about it real quick. I already had some ready, I think. I like this one here. Before they was famous. So they gonna tell y'all a little bit about her before she was famous. And then we'll kind of see what she got famous for.
Before becoming the newest,
I think this is a good illustration of this is a good breakdown of little information about this young lady. So I hope y'all enjoy. Fair use, fair use.
meme virally infecting everyone's social media feeds, former police officer Megan Hall and 6 of her male officer associates would wind up being exposed for having had physical relations with one another in and around their workplace. Megan is a 26-year-old woman whose full name is Megan Olivia Hall, a petite blonde with one heck of a baby face, who, prior to this news story, was perhaps best known by the few hundred people who followed her TikTok account, where she regularly showed off her copious number of tattoos. Megan is believed to have grown up in rural Tennessee and originally harbored dreams of one day becoming an actress. But rather than that, her life ended up taking a very officer of the law. Megan met her future husband and son of a preacher, Jedediah Hall, while the two were in college. They fell.
Okay, so she snagged her a good fella. She snagged her a good fella, you know, and she did good. You know, even though you want to be, you know, you want to get your thought known, you still want to get somebody, you still need a captain saver. So she found the captain saver. Old preacher kid, he ain't never had no booty before. Uh-oh, where did my sound go? Look like he come from money too. Yeah, he come from old money. She was trying to make sure she hit the jackpot. Old weird head looking at herself.
As Megan became a patrol officer, Jedediah went on to become a park ranger. Then in November of 2018, they tied the knot and bought a house together. In many ways, these two seemed like a perfectly matched couple, at least from the outside looking in. But
Man, look at him, man. He come from one of those straight weirdo
house together. In many ways,
yeah, he look like he ain't hitting nothing. He ain't hitting no walls. He ain't did nothing. He ain't had no sex. He was a preacher's son. He didn't know what to do with that loose ass cootie. She loses a motherfucker behind his back, man. That's what happens when you married a freak in high school. You think something gonna change?
these two seemed like a perfectly matched couple, at least from the outside looking in. But underneath the surface,
Laverne police officers are off the job, all linked to a sexual...
On December 12th, 2022, a complaint was filed at the Laverne, Tennessee Police Department, the very place where Megan Hall worked. The complaint was filed by none other than the mayor of Laverne, Jason Cole, who had been given a tip that Megan was allegedly having intimate relations with other members of the department.
Take that tip again. Take that tip again. How somebody give you a tip if they ain't got nothing to do with it? Y'all know people always got the tip all of a sudden. Hey, the mayor tip. If somebody tip the mayor, say, hey, bro, they over there running the dog. They over there banging the dog shit out of the old girl. She getting blowjobs in the bathroom, all that, and I ain't getting none, and I want something done about it.
Including, but not limited to, some very passionate happening while on the...
So she ain't discriminating or nothing. She ain't discriminating. The white dudes, black dudes, everybody getting it. Everybody get it. I ain't even mad at Shawty, man. She was trying to be like a trooper. I don't like stuff like this. They exposing this lady like this. I mean, that's fucked up. If that's what she wanted to do, that's what she wanted to do. Who are we to tell her she can't gobble all the, you know, do all her fantasy and all that stuff she want to do? So who passing out tip? Yeah, that teamwork. Policing is a hard job. And what if her man can't get up or something like that? And what if, you know what I'm saying, that's what she do? He ain't gonna leave her. He ain't left her. He found all this out. He still ain't left her. She had to satisfy her itch. She had an itch for black, white, Latino. She wanted that thing beat down. She wanted to serve her community. She took a hard job. They hired her as just the meat gobbler, the relieve the stress of the fellow officer. I bet they ain't got no complaining in their department of any kind of aggressive excessive violence, excessive arrest. I bet when these officers going out, they ain't going to pull the people over, fucking with them for nothing. They ain't beating up no citizens or nothing. They letting people off from tickets, all kind of stuff. Yeah. Why that woman can't come to work and do her job? Her job was to relieve the stress of the other officers. She was a gobbler. Let that girl gobble. That's what she probably liked that. I'm serious. She ain't gotta feel, y'all ain't gotta feel no kind of way. She like, damn, y'all dudes could just fuck whoever you want to. My dude ain't tripping. My dude ain't going through my phone and all that. All it took was a hater that wasn't getting no head no more. That's all it was. It was a hater that didn't feel like he was getting his amount that other niggas was hogging the head in the poo tank. That's all happened, y'all. And he hit up the mayor. He was so mad that he went through the mayor to say, hey, I ain't getting none no more. They over there getting all this head and all this. She done got caught hitting, smashing 6 to 8 people. One hater called the mayor. He knew he couldn't tell the head, the supervisor, or none of them people at the what's the name, because everybody getting head on the force. Nobody is exempt. And she married, but everybody on the job getting a little head. And what's wrong with that? Because she married, okay, her husband might have done talked about that. How y'all know? Mind your business. Mind your business. Her husband might be like, shit, I don't care. You can go blow everybody at the job. I don't give a damn. He probably gay anyway. He just married her just, you know what I'm saying, for the front. for his parents or something. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all see he come up from a preacher. He like, I gotta be married. His parents probably told him, you need to be married. Okay, he wants some boy hole. So he probably just, you know what I'm saying, marry her just for the front of it. She still look at it. She know the deal. She just having her doing her thing. She ain't committed to him like that. So she had those man head hugging. She was checking their zip codes, making sure they knew who district belonged to. Man, please. She had them dudes on point. I bet they police station ran on clockwork. All they had to do is say, "Hey, excuse me, ma'am. Could you handle? She probably was blowing. She probably was blowing just so she didn't have to go out there in the real streets. She just kind of just did the prostitution at the station. She'll do the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Blow all the officers. Make sure they going out there with a good attitude, not all aggressive. And like I say, her man might have had some kind of problems or something like that. They probably got their understanding.
Clock. As was then initially reported by Nashville television station WTVF, the resulting internal investigation revealed that these affairs were alleged to have taken place not just at hotels, but during work parties, in the workplace, and yes, even on a boat. Some of these...
So, what the problem is? I have no problem with all the outside work, sexual encounters. People hunch people at work all the time. I don't think that takes anything away from these people's duty on the streets. Cause these could have been some good officers. We need as many good officers on the street. This man holding up an award, man. If he was a good officer, I don't care that he was smashing on this lady was smashing on him. Cause she chose all of them. She could have just chose one of them to have an affair with. Shit. She was like, shit, why just have one? Shit. She like different flavors. Salute to her. You know what I'm saying? For feeling comfortable in her own skin. Like I say, she probably married old boy because his parents probably expected him to be married. He looked weird as hell. Who else was gonna marry him? He got a freak. Fuck it. Just keep your freak in the streets. That's probably what he said. You see, he didn't get rid of her. We gonna work through our marriage. Just don't get caught again, babe. Damn. She just got caught. I guarantee you that man that she married, that weirdo dude, man, he got something going on in the closet. She's the trophy wife for his Christian family.
Trysts reportedly happened during football watch parties, and the resulting report from the...
What? Oh, football watch parties. Niggas back there getting blowed watching football.
On a boat. Some of these trysts reportedly happened during football watch parties, and the resulting report from the investigation describes other findings, like Hall and the men continuously sending scandalous images to one another, participating in what's been described as a girls gone wild hot tub party taking place on a colleague's houseboat that was thrown in celebration of Memorial Day. Now, just in case you think Megan was keeping her husband totally...
Now, if you ain't seen one of these dudes that just, talk Jesus all day, I done had these kind of white friends right here, y'all. Yeah, she playing an evil trick on this dude here. He don't even know what to do with a good blowjob. he just honey kissing and, oh man. She coming home putting all kind of ski in his mouth. Wow. She done blew the whole police for her. Yeah, he got his own party going on. This ain't his... He ain't worrying about this woman. Trust me. She just here for his family purpose.
in the dark about what was going on. Apparently, he at least had an inkling in regards to what she was up to. After all, according to the report, in the spring of 2022, Megan tried to coax him into sleeping with another married couple.
See, she was trying to get this man to do a threesome and all that. He like, the Lord been watching. That Lord don't be watching. That man ain't breaking no code that's gonna get him in any trouble with Jesus. And that's probably what he be messing her up. And she can't pull the bad boy out of her.
One of whom was an officer she worked with. In fact, while out at a party with Megan, Jedediah walked.
And tell me this boy don't look like he got some sugar in his thing. He ain't grabbing her ass or nothing. He ain't that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Into the room to find her passionately swapping spit with her coworker's wife, but he just as quick.
She just was a freak though, man. She was a super freak. She kissing on her coworker's wife and everything. She just hitting on everybody. Anybody get the hit. Y'all think this dude here hit too? Look at how she looking at her. Hey, you know I'm gonna slurp you up when you put this on, right?
Quickly left.
I'm talking about ain't no fun if the whole unit can't have none. Look to her, man. She was about the people. Like I said, them dudes wasn't coming to work all aggressive.
Upset.
No, they had that kind of treatment.
Before that happened, the other officers involved in the scandal had reportedly.
Man, she swore to, do what she had to do.
They'd been under the impression that Megan was in an open relationship. But after seeing her husband's reaction firsthand, they began to realize, well, that was not the case. Not that it let it stop some of them from continuing to spend private time with Megan, though. Eventually, one of the men Megan was involved with became the whistleblower who alerted the mayor as to what was going on. That man was Sergeant Ty McGowan.
Oh, so the sergeant blew up the whole blow plan. Wow. The sergeant got mad because he got knocked out the circle by the black and the brown dudes. I bet the sergeant was a fat white dude. And he was cool at first. But then the black dude came through, started tearing the young throat up. She done started hitting this Hispanic dude. He done got out of the loop because these niggas he can't get his shit. He said she was getting all the head and not giving. Hey, that's possible now. That's definitely possible. You got some freaky niggas out here. These dudes out here, boy, they just face first and everything. So you right. She probably was getting the head from all of them. All of them got beards.
But here's the thing, while McGowan was more than willing to tell the mayor's office what Megan and everyone else was up to, he kind of left out the very important. While McGowan was more than a whistleblower who alerted the mayor to spend private time with Megan, though. Eventually, this is not the case. Not that it let it stop some of them from continuing to spend private time with Megan, though. Eventually, one of the men Megan was involved with became the whistleblower who alerted the mayor as to what was going on. That man was Sergeant Ty McGowan. But here's the thing, while McGowan was more than willing to tell the mayor's office what Megan and everyone else was up to, he kind of left out the very important detail. He was also complicit in sharing a bed with her. He also reportedly became rude and verbally aggressive when his own activity was eventually questioned and investigated. As a result of the probe,
So he didn't want to talk about all that. When they be like, man, are you just mad because you ain't getting none no more? Shut up, I don't want to talk about that. Y'all just need to break this shit up.
5 officers were fired, including patrol officer Juan Lugo.
Oh man, see? Love lets you know what it is. So you saying that's the size of a short dinger? He blew up the whole place. So she had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he was the 7th wheel. He couldn't get back in rotation, y'all. That woman couldn't get back in rotation. He got mad. Who y'all think? Do y'all think that the lineup? Y'all think they got the lineup right? So first is old boy, the Latino dude. Then the bald headed black dude. Then there's the other black dude. Then it's the other white dude, the beard. Then it's the other. They gotta wait for it. So the sergeant ended up getting in 7th place, and he wasn't hearing that no more. Hey, if you got 7, if you in 7th or 8th in your rotation of some coochie, that's some office coochie or head, bro, you gotta wait till she heal up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know niggas drilling her up real good and all that. Like, you gotta give her time to heal. You gotta catch her on a good time. You know what I'm saying? So having to wait your turn after 7 dudes, man, that could get a little frustrating. I ain't lying. Man, that wascally wabbit blew up the whole plan because he couldn't get in rotation.
Sergeant Lewis Powell, Detective Seneca Shields, Sergeant Ty McGowan, and of course, Megan herself. Furthermore, 3 other officers were suspended without pay. Patrol Officer Patrick Magliocco, Patrol Officer Gavin Schober, and K-9 Officer Larry Holiday. For those of you wondering that means...
So, these are the dudes that end up getting, you know what I'm saying, the worst punishment, I guess. Because I guess they was getting the most of the cheeks. They was getting the most clapping of the cheeks. Yeah, because she's gonna be occupied with 4 dudes. 4 dudes, yeah, that's enough to keep her occupied all day long for the whole week. Like, how you get? It's hard to even have this rotation. It's hard to have this rotation. See, she probably just doing the white dudes just so they don't get mad and tell on the black dude. Cause she probably would have just did the black dudes, to be honest. I think she just did the white dudes just because they already knew she was doing the black dude. And they're like, man, you gotta go. You want you get you some head, man, get you some head. Go ahead. So now they can't even say nothing. Who boy got me some too? Hey. So they had to make sure all the white dudes got them some coochie. Who y'all think started this little cycle of turning this officer out? She had a fetish for the black dudes that was in there. From her little background, she came from a rural town in Tennessee. She ain't never been around these black dudes like that. She got a little Christian husband with a little pecker, like y'all say. She done got a piece of it. She done got a piece of these black men. They was busting her head loose. The other dudes were noticing, so they talked her into making sure they get a little piece, make sure they get, you know what I'm saying, make sure they straight so they can't say nothing. If they getting it, they can't throw us under the bus. They only gonna be mad if they ain't getting none. So that's how the tossing started. Everybody in the whole damn building getting a little something. All y'all gotta do is shut the hell up. But it was one wabbit that messed around and got pushed out of the rotation. He must have lost his job. He must have got transferred to a different division or something. He ain't get no change of heart all of a sudden. I appreciate that, 20 said there. Yeah, it was one wabbit that messed around and got kicked out of the rotation, and he went to the damn mayor and fucked up a great job. It wasn't nobody inside that building complaining. He messed up a good job.
Officer Gavin Schober and K-9 Officer Larry Holiday. For those of you wondering, that means in a town of just 40,000 people, Laverne's police force has now shrunk to undergo mandatory retraining when it comes to rules, regulations, and expectations. Because their police chief...
And ain't nobody thought it wasn't against the rule to be goddamn doing all this hunching on the duty. But that should have been kept in the house. It took one hater to mess up a good thing they had going.
He's not pleased with these going-ons. He released a statement to USA Today that read, "I want to be clear that the actions of a few do not represent this department as a whole. The situation is being addressed internally with our..."
It's being addressed internally with our staff. Have our officer work through these circumstances. We will continue to provide most professional protection as possible to this community. Wow, says Officer Chief Beryl Davis. Well, his Burrow at the same time is getting a blowjob right now. So we're gonna keep this internal. How the hell y'all get rid of a good blower? You don't find no good pass around. A work blowjob, a work head demon.
Staff, we are bringing in counselors to help our officers work through these circumstances. We will continue to.
Yeah, man. You know, it's unfortunate though. It was too many haters, man. But as you can see, this man got knocked out of the rotation.
His marriage? Well, according to reports from the New York Post and the Daily Mail, Jedediah is planning on sticking by his wife. After leaving his job as a park ranger a few months ago, Jedediah had been in training for the Tennessee Highway Patrol. But with everything that's happened, he pulled out of the program and he has since become a deputy to the Coffee County area. When asked how Jedediah is dealing with things, his new boss, Sheriff Chad Parton, told the Daily Mail, "I don't know how he's doing it. He's more of a man than I am, but he's trying to."
And this is a slick shot to me. More than a man than I am. He more or less not even worrying about that shit. But this could be dangerous. We don't know what kind of psychological stuff this man holding in his head, man. He's about to become a deputy in another county. You know what I'm saying? No telling what. I don't know. I bet his wife is going to end up working up under him eventually. He'll still be blowing the whole police force. Okay, you think she gonna change? Hell no, she ain't gonna change for him. She ain't gonna change for him. But that's his wife. He don't believe in divorce.
To salvage his marriage. Whether or not that feeling goes both ways is kind of hard to tell. Since this entire scandal broke, Megan has done her best to avoid the media. But when the Daily Mail finally caught up with her and asked if she was feeling remorseful for what had happened, she simply shrugged and told them, "I don't want to discuss it. I'm just going to move on and live my life." Reading between the lines of that quote, it doesn't in the first place. But hey, it's impossible to know what's going on behind closed doors. So maybe she's just willing to try to make her marriage work like her husband is. To an internet meme means in today's day and age. Because
yeah, that's fine. She ain't even worrying about it. Shit. She like, hey, as long as her husband ain't leaving her, what y'all worrying about it for? Hey, it is what it is. Girl gotta get her little freaky dicky on, man. But I guess we can wrap that up. We done had enough. I guess I need to take a break anyway. We done been on here for 3 hours, so I think I need to go and get me a little something to snack on or whatever. I think we had enough fun for right now. That was real funny, in my opinion. This behavior, man, it ain't nothing new, man. I can go all day with cop videos, just like you could do with any genre of people, black, white, gangs, anything. You know what I'm saying? You have just as many cops that are behaving badly as you having you have just regular citizens. Yeah, I got one more for y'all, and this one here is gonna be real quick, just to show y'all how common this crap is. This way I won't have to repeat this episode. Let me do this last one.
weekend, saying a female rookie
here we
deputy
go.
was having sex while on duty at the men's central jail. Her two-way radio apparently aired the salacious sounds over the LA airwaves. Here's a snippet.
Oh, dang. We got straight to the point, y'all. Hey, she got her a job at the LA jailhouse just so she could smash inmates. And she done messed around and had the damn audio playing out loud on the LA airways. Ain't that something? Ain't that about a beef? Wow, man. I'm gonna play that back just a little bit.
Details are true, it could be damaging for that deputy. And Mike and Chair, if in fact these details are true, it could be damaging for that deputy, and at the very least, it could be career-ending. Caught in the act. That's what TMZ is reporting in audio obtained over the weekend, saying a female rookie deputy was having sex while on duty at the men's central jail. Her two-way radio apparently aired the salacious sounds over the LA airwaves. Here's a snippet. We will spare you the rest of the illicit recording, but dare to say, it's not for a rated G audience.
I want to hear that recording. Hey, man, you can't make this stuff up, man.
Question becomes, who did she have the sexual relations with?
I agree there. Who in there hitting that thing right now?
Allison Treasel, expert legal analyst, says if these allegations are true, there can be serious consequences.
It is highly likely that this deputy will lose her job. However, she could be looking at criminal charges as well.
TMZ also reporting this wasn't the first time a deputy was allegedly caught in the act. Back in December.
So they've been doing this. So nobody don't want to bust this case wide open because, hey, they might start doing it a little bit too much.
December of 2020, an LA County deputy was purportedly caught on an open mic at a Universal Studios lot. It allegedly went down at the Bates Motel. In the minute-long clip obtained by TMZ, you can hear the dispatcher trying to get the deputy's attention by telling him his radio was on, all the while hearing his female companion making sounds of illicit behavior. That deputy...
Oh, damn. Yeah, man, clapping them cheeks, man, on duty. See, it's always at these Universal Studios, these lax jobs where you working with men and women. You already know, man. You got all this free time on your hands. You already know what's gonna happen. You already know what's gonna happen, man. Ain't nothing going on in here. Ain't no Disney happening on here. I want to make some magic happen.
Deputy was fired after a thorough investigation. This was the response from the Sheriff's Department, saying in part, they are aware of a potential incident involving personnel possibly involved in inappropriate behavior, further stating the department does not tolerate inappropriate behavior.
Considering that this will be one of Sheriff Luna's first, and just like the deputy from several years ago, it is not out of the question that this woman loses.
But they have not elaborated thus far. As for the deputy, it's illegal to have sex in public, so she could be facing lewd conduct and indecent exposure, if this is all true. That's the very latest live in downtown. Jennifer McGraw, KTLA 5 News.
Well, I don't think that anything's gonna happen about that. They would have to prove that, and without having a Pacific hater that would just give you all the info that you need, I don't think they'll be able to kind of find out too many details about that like they did about old girl and her 8 partners or whoever, her serving up the whole police department. I hope she get her job back. I hope she get to do what she does best. And don't be worrying about them haters, man. Yeah, she ain't got to worry about them haters, man. They just mad because he wasn't getting none no more and he wanted to snitch on the whole operation. All those lives that woman was saving. All those lives that woman was saving. But, y'all, man. We had fun. We had fun on this, this exposing this bad behavior, and not just bad behavior, man. Just y'all got to see my uncle that's in the CIA. if y'all didn't see the CIA, the dude that's, you know, that CIA agent, y'all need to go at the beginning of this live and y'all will see the first CIA, that first CIA agent you ever seen. My boy did that shit like Freddie Tiffany. Internationally known Freddie Tiffany. If y'all ain't never seen Double Take and seen how Eddie Griffin played that part, that was a real life Freddie Tiffany. That boy said he was the CIA. I bet y'all couldn't touch him. I bet they ain't touch him. Yeah. So I enjoyed doing this show, y'all. I'll try to come back a little later. Y'all stay blessed. I'm gonna definitely come back and I look through the YouTube streets and see what I can bring to y'all that, you know, in my own unique perspective. I know we all kind of sometimes cover the same topics, but I try to cover some, you know, different news articles because I kind of keep my ear on other realms, but also some of the same topics and just from my point of view. But y'all have a nice one. I'm gonna get up out of here and let me give some shout outs. Shout out.
Make them live what they rap. Big cap niggas ain't living like that. Do the most, get too close, you a ghost. Dope is the dope, you get more than the dose. Give all that I got till it ain't nothing left. I don't need no help, I could do it myself. I'm really a chef, cook it right out of left. Run up a check till I run out of breath. Point them out, make them live what they rap. Big cap niggas ain't living like that. Do the most, get too close, you a ghost. Dope is the dope, you get more than the dose. Give all that I got till it ain't nothing left. I don't need no help, I could do it myself.
Niggas big cat like a best Fiesta. Dope on the scale, you won't get no extra this way. Make your hoe do what the money say. Tell your old man he don't want it, babe. I just bought a new stick the other day. Cook dope on the stove or microwave. The neighbors don't like the J's, they keep calling. Come on, I'ma keep serving the thumb and defy the ranks. Just smell like fungus. No Q and not just the city. Keep focus my business, I'm just being honest. Keep dealers and killers among me. Wrap your ass up like a mummy. Stab that little white hood and dip on her. I feel like OJ, little homie. To the floor of the car, I'm alone. Send it to the Pope man. Credit P fly higher than most. Higher than most. Try me, did not see a ghost. 93 OG, came from West Coast.
Salute to everybody. Salute. Love Lace. 27 Dan. One True Emperor. My Opinion 2.0. Iceberg Thought. Kwame Brown. Sister T. One True Emperor. Salute TB. D-Chan. Love Lace. KB. Yeah, watch this playback. KB, this is a good one. You gonna meet my FBI, my CIA uncle. Salute, Larry White. I appreciate the happy birthday wishes.
Good smoke, good dope, busting out the zip lock. Don't think about it, you try, you might die. These niggas capping, ain't living a lie.
Yo, this is Earz to the streets. Y'all know what time it is.
And I'm gonna get out of here on that note, man. That'll teach you.